We are today's best music.
Magic 95.5.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
Yan!
Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' yan. Sari-saring Dunkin' sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
Yes, Paka Bryce!
Saan tayo? May bagong bar.
Let's go! Nasaan yung bar?
Ayan. Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentan con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, la mga asunto que tiene a hacer con el ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Queda informado, sabe el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que ta ocurrí aquí na de aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te, aquí na Dateline, Teleradyo.
Quench your thirst this February with Dunkin' Twin Cup for only $109 each with a choice of 2 iced beverages, your favorite icy coolers with new flavors, icy pink lychee and icy cucumber lemonade. This promo is available on February 1 till 29, 2020. You can also get a Twin Cup for only 35 pesos with any Dunkin' purchase. Dunkin' Twin Cup brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines,
giving you the most complete radio experience.
crushing the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are today's best music.
Magic 95.5.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
Yan!
Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' yan. Sari-saring Dunkin' sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Butternut, let's go.
Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
Yes, Paka Bryce.
Saan tayo?
May bagong bar. Let's go. Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Diddy Bar. New shape, new flavors,
So, you like this bar?
Cheers.
new delightful experience.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, la presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo, 3 horas, cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a ver con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Queda informado, sabe el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que ta ocurrí aquí na de aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline, Teleradyo.
Quench your thirst this February with Dunkin' Twin Cup for only 109 each with a choice of 2 iced beverages, your favorite icy coolers with mere flavors, icy pink lychee and icy cucumber lemonade. This promo is available on February 1 till 29, 2020. You can also get a Twin Cup for only 35 pesos with any Dunkin' purchase. Dunkin' Twin Cup brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines,
giving you the most complete radio experience.
crushing the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
Yan!
Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' yan. Sari-saring Dunkin' sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Butternut, let's go.
Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
Yes, Paka Bryce.
Saan tayo?
May bagong bar. Let's go. Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Diddy Bar. New shape, new flavors,
So, you like this bar?
Cheers.
new delightful experience.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, la presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo, 3 horas, cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a ver con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado, sabe el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que ta ocurrí aquí na de aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Buenas tardes, queridos vivientes de Zamboanga. Bienvenidos aquí en el programa de Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition. Como siempre, aquí está para llevar a ustedes el más reciente de las noticias que está sucediendo aquí en el pueblo de Zamboanga. El noticias de entero región, el noticias nacional y también el Noticias Internacional. El mga entrevistas con mga personajes que entran con una noticia y también el otro de punto de vista con mga caliente issues que te afectan natin aquí en el pueblo de Zamboanga. ¿Qué tal ustedes que viven de Zamboanga? Esta tarde esperanza que el manjunto wala aquí también el de este director del Land Transportation Office, si Aminul Abaton. Después de eso también si Pocholo Soliven will also be with us. Obviously, to speak about ese mga allegation que sila recommenda para man-delay kung the findings del technical working group. So, we will hear that from no less than Pocholo Soliben luego ng rato kinaprograma. But anyway, Dr. de Servidor, Ronnie Lido po lamang taban junto con ustedes esta tarde. Hindi kompleto el tarde di ato sinuay mga Illuminati di ato na kinaprograma. Na may kostao, Illuminati number 1. Sí.
Sabi yung number 1.
Dali Mariano.
Well, muchas gracias, Ronnie. Makinukere man yung mga bisinos llama conmigo Illuminati. What can I do? Anyway, kaya kita saluda una-una con Sir Arnold, pati con Al. El diaton perennial barkada ng mga bisinos. Ronnie Liedo po. El diaton mga suki ipalangga from all over Zamboanga. Desde Licomo hasta Limpapa. Polvos lang sila pati. Buenas tardes con el entero ciudad. Bienvenidos.
Si Superman tiene si Lex Luthor, este también hará si Al si el Lex Luthor con el Zamboanga City Water District.
A Belén no me tomo cuento por causa del Water District.
My lips are sealed.
Buenas mga vecinos, how do you do this afternoon? Siyempre, di amo nagamiento, hindi kasi ay perde nunca. Que valemos realmente kita todo esta tarde, mañana, next week, next month, next year. Hasta cuando ya. Manghunto ka namon, mga vecinos, por medio del de ustedes, opinión, reacción, sugestión, incluido yung mga reklamo. Welcome na welcome sa todo mga vecinos, tali ang mga numero class. Nandun ustedes mga screens. So welcome na programa Dateline Teleradyo.
Para aumentar con el guapura de este mga gente aquí na Dateline Teleradyo, ayer tan cuento kami por casa con este mission device. Sabi ko, este lang po ni delante kay mistizo. Sabi que tapal siya el mission device. Arnold Atilano, junto a esta tarde también. Arnold, buenas tardes contigo.
Buenas tardes, Ronnie, Sir Al. Consel Charlie, buenas tardes mga vivientes de Zamboanga.
El problema lang ito na yung liver fruitcake pa.
Amo.
May pa kay sabi to deton biyahe pagadian lang, pagadian mo labi. Noy pa el Manila, no Manila lang kalsiyari.
Elante no, may pa kami binigina studio. Barcelona kumigo, Charlie, ta suspecha ka si Arnold, hindi ka liver fruitcake.
Sabi ustedes aquí na TV11, sabi kami si tiempo de escasez kay el merienda di Charlie, saging prito.
Pero sabroso. Sabroso, saging prito, sabroso.
Pero si tiempo de abundancia, abas na. Kusa pa sa, may na-bake siya pa ito.
Ese ron tarde. Aga tamen, sabi to si escases tamen, no? Secas. Kay, instead corned beef, pandesal.
Bawal daw ara. Tinimido comer corned beef. Kaya kal video yung ablato de corned beef.
Kami corned beef.
Ay, makikiri kami corned beef.
Pero di berasa. Religyoso ka ito ito. Pero, nata de sa tuhod si Arnold Atilano, kubala na ng ingkay-ingkay mo na ito.
Pero de berasa, gentlemen, antes pa mga alas 11:30, bien caliente ngayon. I don't know. Tiempo ka de berasa de secas. Ese palabra ara seca, doon ka da mga popular. Kay cada vez en cuando no hay agua mga vecinos,
Ano ba-
mga gente ta pensa kad un palabra lang na pensamiento, secas.
Oh, ano ba kal kansion di ato nerte ko sa paset, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Si Pakilaya de ben caliente el clima. Ansina también de caliente el negocio na Zamboanga. I was told by a businessman.
Sina?
Increasing daw ngayon, no, growing el business na Zamboanga City. I don't know si el business, el Chamber of Commerce, Grupo di Kanda Arnold, headed by Pocholo Soliben. Si Ansina ba tamen Nold, no? El reporta recibimos sa otros. As far as business is concerned in Zamboanga, dol caliente daw. Kung caliente na sol, kaya ba, akal ba manada kayo, no? Interesaw na Zamboanga investors?
Actually, ese gani abrida del, sabi man kita, no? Ese SMCT
Sí.
Pro bar, sabe ustedes, el de mío own negosyo,
Boss,
no?
yes.
Boss Coffee, and tiene también nuevo strip mall plantalla on del de mío Boss Coffee. Manada kita ang mga investors. Actually, in that SMCT, manada kayo
Sí, mga branded.
brands, I mean, stores na no aquí
Sí.
that I heard, no? It's Uniqlo, I think, Starbucks and other.
Talking about that, good news mula di aton kay este día, ta principia el di aton
Job fair.
Job fair también, para aquellos que busca trabajo,
Sí.
adalang ustedes allí na KCC Mall, necesita, pero necesita completo también el de ustedes ese
Credentials.
Pero to add to aquel tabla si Boss Al, no? Hablé contigo mucho para investments para puede entrar. Actually, el chamber ganit ang kwento-kwento na si puede localize kita, no? Ese mga invest na sa katu PPP from others. Hopefully, local business anay precura entra rather than
el pregunta ki why cosa tiene na Zamboanga aura aura que antes no hay.
Tamira yo tiene mga
Why are investors so interested in putting their money
Tamira
into
yun,
investment?
hindi
Ikaw naman, hindi ka ba nagsa-shopping?
hindi ba kita negosyante, pero tiene yung mga strategic attractions. Kita man entice con el mga investors diaton. Kay normally, mga bisino, si mira ustedes aquel na un national network, tiene sila kaltan na promote un syudad aquí na Visayas, Iloilo. Afuera con el Cebu mga vecinos, el next miracle na Visayas, Iloilo.
Iloilo, yes.
Y tamirayo, el Iloilo ahora ta continuale, pero next in line, tamirayo, el Zamboanga, kay aquí na Mindanao, el de Berasan mga vecinos, afuera con el Davao, tamirayo, between Jensan and Zamboanga, mas manuna pa kita con el Jensan. Mas grande el mga physical potentialities que presente kina Zamboanga, que no hay na Jensan. Sino mga handicaps?
Observation del mga negosyante, and I don't know, you sit down with the Chamber of Commerce, right?
Yes.
Zamboanga Chamber of Commerce, observation tan lali que el gobierno de ato, el presente gobierno de ato ahora is business friendly.
Yes, that's true. That's true. With our local our LGU, no, siya start kaya sila with the help of the USAID, ease of doing business, the program del presidente. So they start with the boss, licensing. So tamira kita na el corrida del gobierno ara is really to open up to businesses, especially not only to local, even national people from Manila. And I think to answer one of the answers I could really say, Boss Al, porque el mga gente quiere entra aquí, even aquel mga de afuera. Kasi ben mucho yung gente na Zamboanga. And we are a city that is centralized through, not only from the, as far as Zamboanga del Sur and del Norte, but also the islands around.
Una cosa observation diato na Arnold, no? El nuevo mga crop of graduates diaton from the different universities and schools aquí na siyudad de Zamboanga, hindi makumul tiempo diaton. Kita ante tagrad mo kita, alegre kita si pwede kita tener empleo, di ba?
Yes.
We study our best to become part of the workforce. But now they graduate, they don't want to be an employee. They want to be bosses.
Yes,
They want to own their own business. So that is exactly why you have a lot of businesses cropping up. Aquí at tiempo también na ciudad de Zamboanga, pinata de ser kienta kore-konese. Todo mga huben.
But of course, not everybody can become bosses all at the same time, mga vecinos. Some would have to learn the rudiments of being a good employee.
While it is true, caliente business ng Zamboanga City, no? Meaning, akal sprouting area. Pero, akal mga lihanos barangay, well, tapidit, el gritos tamen, pwede ba, manda tamen binikanamon el mga grande-grande de nombre business so that ay tiene kami tamen chance to grow el barangay, Charlie, because el dila observasyon do confinement akin na sa mga city.
I have a ready answer for that.
Sige.
Tamirayo, that is not a problem because for the last 2 or 3 decades mga bisinos, malingasal mga paisano di aton kay el gobyerno taman urge kanila anda ustedes sa Puera, Sangali, Mercedes, Culianan, Aquina Ayala, Manada no, Ricodo, hasta Labuan mga bisinos. Tamirayo, that will fall naturally in place before tulong kay el investment so per hour aquí man na sentro del pueblo. Pero tamirayo taman branch out ya. Cherry kita querio congratulate con Mr. Edwin to. El esfuerzo del budget wise is something that is signaling the attention of people to outer areas.
That's true. That's a very good move because we're actually bringing progress right now towards the countryside. El movida ahora del mga negosyante di aton, wala sila mga proactive, mga pensamiento, hindi makakumuanta ta pensa que te pibisa sa historia el pensamiento. Ta pensa kita que la kita lleva el progreso para na mismo barangay, pero más de ese, napidi era kita también con mga negosyante di aton, and Arnold is here. I would like to ask you this also to please make a move para hindi lang kaya kung ang mga sentro de comercio doon lang kita we don't want Zamboanga just to be a consumerist community. We want Zamboanga to be a producer. Kaya kita abrika na ito na mga pabrika, magakuha na kita na ito para el industria di aton de agrikultura, el pwede kore, pwede kita exporta kung siya tamen mga produkto para atraye kung mga negosyante de otros mga lugar mag-invest aquí na syudad de Zamboanga.
Actually, hablé contigo, you mentioned about agriculture na kaya naman di aton guest aquí si damong presidente si Pocholo, no? Sullivan. Pero in our board meeting the other day, el uno del damong miyembro ali also board of directors si Mr. Harina, who is the president of si Eric Harina, no? In one of our resolutions was to let the LGU know about how we can expand agriculture, no? El uno gane del mga kwento di amo na yan na era kita man centralize ko na kita ko na agricultural center. Siya lang ba kasi ara onde man, no? So si siya to na un lugar, it will be easier for people to come in to, you know, it's all basically one area that's agriculture. Kabar secondly, pwede to man eliminate si mga foul smells in sanitation kay centralized na un lugar. Hindi na to ko na
zoning.
El zoning clearance na amo sil uno del mga ideas di
actually updated naman Sir Nolt el zoning ordinance del Ciudad de Zamboanga and el cosa kita mga vecinos tamira no tiene kita master development plan kay hasta ahora updated ya tamil mga vecinos but they begat man push the city government alone without the support of the private sector cannot really do this in full. So necesita kita man push daligat emphasis na pushing implementation del master development plan apura lang kal na zoning akal dispersal del industries que pwede kat ayuda con el development del diaton countryside. That's very important because we can only develop in full akal ba with gusto si el mga outer areas di aton akal mga growth corridors del Zamboanga afuera con el Giwan kay Giwan adentro pa sa del pueblo taman growth tamen.
Pero well we need no nuevo investment na Zamboanga like entral mga SM no. I'm sure tamang aragay el mga jutay-jutay. No? Antes established talya. I'm pretty sure dyan si epekto kanila. Pero el pregunta ki, tiyan ba do debe ko ke manlingasa sila? Is there a possibility that they will become extinct?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Kaya mira to, Gabriel
KCC. In the concept of laissez-faire. Todos el gente, el guinda, con el quien tiene más buenos productos. Si como por ejemplo tú tienes tu yute de tu negocio, then you are forced to improve on your product to attract people to your product.
Well, let me tell you this, el KCC, even though it opened, manada gente tanda na KCC, pero kami na to na pueblo, tiene lang siya gente. One of the city mall is opening, they just launched the ad I think Monday or this week lang. Apre sila na sinunok. Alya aquel lampas alya. Sabi mo tukol konsyal, di ba?
Yes.
Kabar aquel camino alya.
El Cuanquel, City Hardware.
City Mall. City Mall yo yan.
City Mall.
City Mall. El placard, mira, City Mall.
Pero para ustedes, el momento de que te entra a nuevo negocio, te crea hacer competition. So, competition improves on the product quality that you have to put in the market.
Yes.
Uno, el efecto de ese, como kita industria kita de televisión, el industry for the advertising companies is now slowly increasing in Zamboanga simply because everybody wants their product to be advertised.
Ron, let us go back to the question of Al. That's a very inviting question, pati it's very relevant because na Manila Al, actually, manada yung mga branded malls, SM, kosa-kosa ba mga Robinson, o kosa-kosa yung mga bisinos. Pero, pwede kita mira, all around these areas, akil mga growth zones, all around them, tagil mga sari-sari stores. Kita man tribe. Quiero decir, tahalale gente, el mga malls, pero at the same time, akil tamin mga gente who cannot really afford or baka masabroso kumida ng mga turo-turo, adya sila ta kumina mga turo-turo, mga bisinos, na mga sari-sari establishments.
Ejemplo lang, tiene que mo laki na kostao, grande mga karo-karo mga restaurant, pero onde mga miles de mga empleyado tanda kume, na mga sari-sari stores na mga juta. So,
like a good example is KCC.
Very good example.
How many employees do we have at KCC? Mga 6,000.
Yes.
So, pwede tumira, hindi man todo de esos talibagabaonal, no? Pero pwede tumira mga apikya medyo dial, mga empleyado, ready market kasi. El mga empleyado, tabu kaya onde come. So, I think that's an assurance ke making kwando, tiyan nga mga gente, ken man patronize.
I stand corrected, Consel. Correct to City Hardware, gali.
City Hardware,
ka na.
No, el oportunidad depende kung el tiene, it is not a question of the lack of finances, it is not a question of the lack of capital, it is not a question of the lack of support of government, it's a question of the lack of imagination to make your business work.
Well, let me can I answer that? Yes. When I was given the opportunity for Boss Coffee, a lot of people ask me, "Chene kita ki otro mga coffee shops, no? We call it mom and pop, no? El otro chene is a Korean franchise, and in May, I think Starbucks is coming in also at SM. Now, one of the things I learned na Manila na Diamond na company, no? Abla sila, there's a target market. There's always a target market. So, if you keep on, you just focus on your target market, hindi to man worry about competition. Because competition should be healthy. Like in other places, if you go to other places, habla to el Starbucks or el 7-Eleven, perimeter, cerca lang gani. Cerca lang, pero porque sila taman survive. Jollibee.
Okay.
You know, Mang Inasal, cerca lang. Because they have a strategic target market.
Mini-stop.
Mini-stop. So, tiene sila strategic target market.
¿Por qué ba tan kwento kita de kape? You have a signature coffee that you're offering to the public. Que un poco caro. Naturalmente, aquel mga quieren barato, anda sila kalodete baratillo. Pero not everybody wants to be in a crowded coffee shop.
True.
Some people want to go to a coffee shop where you can have a good conversation, you can work on your computer, you can work on the currency. Naturalmente, for that particular privilege, you pay a certain premium, di ba? You pay a certain price. But that's el kape un poco caro, pero I have my peace of mind when I do my work.
Pero mas barato kami na Starbucks ron, ha?
The price of
sila yung caro.
Gentlemen, ang sina tamen no? Kaya manada takeda customer el un coffee shop, takedale hindi man din rami kat mga coffee shop aki. So akal mga kung kento akal tawan referred to, they want to bring their laptop and then coffee alya. Sometimes may mas lugar.
Yes, exactly.
Kahit din na no?
Gentlemen, kwento kita por causa de kape. Chini ba kita kapelita preparar?
Si Mateo Suero, ¿dónde queda?
Habla.
Ito yung pregunta. Otro el mga mall, no? Confidently, for example, SM and Truckee, no ay manlingasa, pwede ka sila asigura because they will really have the people there, no? El gente, mga-attract el gente. Pero el coffee, that's otro business el competition puerteli. Like one established already in Zamboanga, and then you come in your case, to be specific. So, how do you intend, please educate me, I also want to learn. Kosa naman del boss management ara takore to, either hala, kunel, market or mga customers del otro coffee shop para ginda con ustedes. Cosa necesita? Is there a need for a gimmick?
One thing that I can say about Boss Coffee, they have developed into a signature coffee place, coffee shop. It's they call it Instagram worthy. So si Anatulia, it's really for young people, target market is the millennials. You take pictures because it's Instagram worthy, take pictures para manda.
So that's part of the gimmick.
That's part of the gimmick. So Miracle Interiors, we are totally different from
Hindi se man show away mga senior
No,
customers.
because si
Like
Miracle,
Ronnie Ledo, for example.
you will the way if you look at how our store is conceptualized. Hindi le specific target for millennials. Pero kay El Coffee is actually tablaga to na seniors, diba? Pero El Uno Diamond Coffee is basically local. Hindi kami imported. It's all local beans. Local beans from Abra, from Benguet, Abra Benguet, from Batangas, even as far as Holo.
But these are of the best variety.
Yes, of the best
Pero
varieties.
mas bonito si El mga kenta-enta na negosyo diato na kiusa ko ng mga endemiko materyales diato, no?
Si.
Daki alrededor ng mga probinsya cercano, Basilan. Let your business be supportive of the local farmers, the local businessmen, the local
As much as possible.
As much as possible, because we would like to help our people. No?
But El Boss Coffee, Ara, if you're in whatever city to Taabri, can incorporate El Cosa, what the city is known for.
Si Chene, gentlemen, si Chene successful na business, Chene tamin hindi successful.
Oh, yes.
Why is that so? Why?
Sometimes ablagane
si
si Konsehal, ang mga hoben, maski si Sir Ronnie hablan mo, ang mga hoben, kere sila manegosyo, no kere
Question de
sila
joven,
trabaho.
yo creo contigo habla.
No kere sila trabaho, kere sila manegosyo. I for one, I had a couple of businesses that failed. Kasi hindi to si feasibility study. Best, but sometimes even if you have a feasibility study, it has no guarantee.
So makita niya feasibility, may pag-guarantee.
Kay feasibility study dito, yung hindi man to pwede abla man based to na Zamboanga. So you get it from another city, especially if it's a first of its own, no? First of its own, like kami. First of its own. Na tanbang on lang gad kami kasi tiyan nombre boss. Tiyan nombre boss. Pero el bonito lang agi ka nato na Zamboanga, bemulso gad gente. Sabi mo no ustedes, when a new product or a new company comes in, dol hype gad si takida na. For example, Dunkin Donuts. It is one of the world record for the most number of donuts sold. Remember? Remember to kita talagita ron?
In the case of Dunkin Donut, afuera con el initial aquel ba opening, bien manada kadente. El staying power del Dunkin Donut, dol amazing man.
Yes.
After all these years, mga vecinos, bien fuerte pa del benta.
Pero to ya ebraki el otro compañía, otro donut.
Because these are companies who are not afraid to reinvent themselves.
Exactly.
They come up with new products all the time. Ako sa pa mga kompanya kaya successful. Tiri sila na buong ideya kita bigyan ko na natin mimuhin.
Reinvent
sila.
Amo table si Sir Al, el gimmick dito it's a marketing strategy. Just like most of the restaurants that I know, no? After 6 months, tabi siya to ko sa dito fast-moving menu. Kosal hindi. So if you don't, getting your word, no? If you don't reinvent, hindi ka kuntigo viral.
You're left behind.
So you reinvent.
And when it comes to succeed in business, you have to know how to fail.
Yes, exactly.
Ako sa si Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know why I was able to reach where I am today? It's because I failed more than 1,000 times.
And learned from this failure.
I'm a business administration management graduate. One of the things that I learned, our former professor was Mr. David Ang, the Golden Bell. Unfortunately, hindi nila negosyo. But one of the things he said, when you invest in a business, that investment, do not worry about the return. Because that is your gamble.
Yes.
You put your money there. But if you work hard and make the business successful, the returns will come back.
But I think you should...
Kasi some people, kung ito, for example, dito invest in 100, may patubende, takunta ito dahil dito yung ginansya.
See, a table computation.
Oo, na hindi ba, do not count the chicks before it
yes,
the eggs
correct.
hatch na. Chinebes, tan focus to na ganansya, kaya ka at focus to bindi na, kaya apas to na
That is
return.
very correct. No, kay aparece, manada ng mga business diya to taman fail, kay kaya kita na prinsipyo pa lang, dahil niya ganan
siya.
Pati taman over project kita. Amukal tabla si Boss Arnold and natin mga bisinos. El Zamboanga is very lucky because there are so many people coming to Zamboanga, living in Zamboanga. This was in fact the statement of a former member of the Bangsamoro Transition Committee. Hablale, kay tanong upos man ng mga Sambuangueño na kita parte del BARM.
Si.
Hablale, you should be very thankful because Zamboanga is situated in a way that attracts people from all sides. From Zamboanga del Norte, Zamboanga Sibugay, Zamboanga del Sur, Basilan, Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, mga bisinos, and other parts of Mindanao, on the bien alto el circulation del Sen. So ya kita como metropolitan convergence zone mga bisinos, that cannot fail. We cannot fail because Zamboanga is in the center of gravity.
Malata kita, gentlemen, tauri mga reklamo ng mga establishmento, no? At pregunta ki, who should correct aquel mga hindi bueno servisyo? Should the government come in? Or should the management of the establishment do something? Or should the people, the customers, do something to make the owner wake up and do something?
Water seeks its own level. If you fail, it's because you have not done enough to improve the business that you are in.
The dynamics.
The dynamics of the business. Ikaw mo, por ejemplo, tinito negosyo, hotel to takore. Common ka tatika naman naki. Abito grande hotel, ofrece to buffet. Depende kumila dito yung amo kaya mo, depende payment dito yung buffet yung may laman. Naturalmente, can expect people to come to you.
Atole lang.
Bueno que points ni Boss Al, no? Because
Gunato lang, no? But there are, you know, el mga business are subject to the regulations also of the government, such as hairnet, sina yet kami nakita doon nuay, no? So amo gani ka pregunta, to improve everything, how should the government play the role in bettering the service of that establishment kun ang mga gente?
To me, you know, the three people that you mentioned, no, the consumer or customers, the owner, or the government, each has to play its own role. Kaya kita siya, most of Zamboangueños are known to be type of people na picky. Tamire kita, picky, yes, picky. Tamire kita siya ng problema, pero we always do it on Facebook.
Yes.
You know, we don't really go to the management and complain.
Hindi ko mga Amerikano.
Hindi, like you, I was in one of the restaurants, maarte daw yung kastaba na Amerika. But you know, when you see something, how to answer your question, Sir Al, how can you correct if you don't complain?
El question
call their attention.
El question dial is very relevant to Zamboanga situation because aki mga bisinos, for example, let's take the case of a big mall aki na Camin. Tapos kita miral esfuerzo del city government man improve el traffic mga bisinos to and from the area, iprecura man facilitate el smooth flow of goods coming into and from that así que claro, KCC mga bisinos. So claro, mira el esfuerzo del gobierno mga bisinos, tapos man improve el flow of vehicles. At the same time, tasaluda kita con el gobierno local, kahit tabla ka el mga negosyante mismo, si el gobierno hindi ta entramete na negosyo del mga negosyante, mas bueno, the less intervention, the less interference, the better. And that is what the city government of Zamboanga under Mayor Beng is doing. Por eso tapos dito mira aumento na registration del mga nuevo negosyo na syudad.
Although government should set standards. Let's say for example, na mga hotel diaton, we know that we are a fast-growing tourist-oriented city. Naturalmente, el gobierno debe también, kinihunta ko ng mga hotelier diaton na Ante ka mo pwede ka mo tener lisensya, este standard que debe ka mo mantener para hindi kita abaha el level de aton de este mismo calidad del servicio
Pero
aquí, because we are a service-oriented city.
Yes.
No? So you have to set certain standards on your, and that should be implemented by your licensing department also government.
You know, in fairness to the City Tourism Office, because that's also their job. When you talk about hotels, they come in and check. They come in and check the linen. They come in and check even the mga fridge, todo.
If they follow standards.
If they follow the standards. Of course, the City Health Office has their jobs on the sanitation. Pero ang City Tourism Office, because Akal Nuevo Hotel Yabri, sabi mo na sa Lina Kamids, no, amigo de aton, mira ka jo, kimodo sila, and panigat sila even before, kasi soft opening kele, daligat sila na you need to do this, and then we will come back next week to check si yan follow ka mo kasi yung mga guidelines na may man follow. Otro kasi licensing Ron licensing is just giving you the business permits, but there's also qualifications on applying for the business
Although
permit.
el cosa lang siguro concern del city government through the city tourism office is compliance to the insofar as the minimum requirements na the aton hospitality industry is concerned.
Correct.
Alright. Si tiene tamang succeed, tiene tamang fail. No? Boss Nod. When is one businessman should tell himself, hey, stop, lugi ato?
I tell you, if on the first month I did not make money and I will not reinvent, no? Then you should stop. Unless you have, the numbers will always.
I can answer. I can answer that question because it affects me also. El question, I think I have something to tell the public about it.
Okay.
Kay Jerebe, si talito na negosyo, hindi to tapo de mira kay grabe agali el kurina del negosyo, paabaho yung mga bisinos, downhill, pero taprekura pa nga to salba ko ng negosyo. But I think mga well-meaning friends, people who could really advise based on reality, no? Si Abla, example, si Juan de la Cruz, Abla Juan, you have to look at the bigger picture. Maskin prekura to man strike con el hierro, sinda nagatse para subiole pa riba, better abandon it to save money and to avoid incurring a lot of debts. Kaya mo sa problema ara, you try to borrow and borrow, kabalikan ng ora, hopeless siya kalil negosyo. So, it behooves upon each and every individual in the business to realize that there is nowhere to go but down.
Yeah. You cannot afford to be sentimental in business.
Okay. True.
You have to look at things and the numbers realistically. Como por ejemplo, también tu perdición ya, naturalmente, busca tu alternativo, cambia tu negosyo.
Yes, but if as you said, no, the word is reinvent. So to answer your question, Boss Al, si sabi nga to man reinvent, abla to na tiyan pa to extra capital or tiyan pa to credit line na banko, and you know that it will succeed. Amo nga ni say, it has to come from you. No, you have the heart to make it work. Kaya some businesses, we correlate it with some other people, no, na sino ay tukeber, mas kita kaya, especially si manager lang to ng negosyo, sabi to tanlugi.
Si Arthur Pride.
Hindi to abisa ko na dito yung superior, al dueño del compañía. And it happens because even with Boss Coffee, there were franchises that closed down. And part of the taablagat sila na contract is that if you think you cannot succeed anymore, then you know the company will come in and step in. Kasi tiyan gayod, tiyan mga hente manadasen. Diba? Man-invest to ang sina.
Tiyan huya sera.
No kere sila sera. So, kanila is, as you said, it's pride. It's pride. Na, pero at the end of the day, di can pride kaya mas malo si por ejemplo sabi ito na
going under. Pride, el dito yung mga empleyado supri.
Amo.
Pati, you basically, takreo, no yung negosyo hindi bueno. Todo negosyo mga bisinos, bueno. Afuera lang que illegal, no? Todo negosyo bueno. Pero, makinkilaya de bueno el negosyo, si sobra de alto el diaton overhead or operational cost, it becomes a negative business.
Alright, major simptomas si afuera pa na enfermedad. When should a businessman tell himself, this is it. Today, I will close shop.
Si Ablato, what is the
most? When you have 60% losses.
Yes. More than, I think to me, in all business aspects, if your losses is more than 30%, you call it quits.
Okay.
Because unless you have extra money, you know, to as natin, word gadironi, the aton word ara is reinvent. No? If you use it to reinvent, okay. Pero yan infuse lang to ulit capital just to survive. Then you will go down the drain and go down the drain.
So you have to reinvent yourself again.
You know, reinvention should be defined properly. Kaya if you reinvent the wrong way, it will never help.
It will never help.
So, while reinvention is good, and it may be good, mga bisinos, we have to classify what kind of reinvention.
Sabi to, manada negosyo, di ba? Tamira to, tapensa kita. Na man admit na kahit lug ila negosyo. Pero sometimes mira to taman ano sila cambia sila el dila store tan rebrand sila ko ng store di ba man architectural design otro klase kabar el dila service is different, so you can never tell if they're making money or not. No, but that is one of the things that in my studies, no, na hindi gayon. You have to restructure. You have to structure to get more people to come in.
I once asked a business person, grande negosyantes de antes, siya pregunté ko nele, ableo, when you were suffering already from liquidity problems, ¿por qué tú no hicera? Hablale, tiene doble huya, habla con él, he is a failure as a business person because it's true. So, yes. Siguro, makintan lugi, aguanta pa, taprekura como tabla si Ronnie, prekura man reinvent, el di suyo strategy, aumenta capital, presta, pero hopeless siya.
Alright, importante sa you look at yourself as a businessman realistically. Tiene negosyo, hindi ka para contigo, hindi ka para contigo. Alright. Como yo, quiero entrar en el negocio de pastillas.
Ano man. Controversial siya.
Areto siya.
Pero kung sabi mo
vende na immigration.
Quiero entrar en el negocio de pastillas, pero no sabi mo nyo hace gulusinas. Depende. Tan relay lang yung con el kusinero, tan import lang yung con el kusinero. Si sale el kusinero, no ma?
Okay. Not just abla kay may kapital. Siyempre mga hoben, kaya mag-engage into business. No.
Oh, yes.
Pero hindi abla kay may kapital. Hindi lang kay may kapital. Siyempre sila kapital. El di ila kabesa. No? Siyempre sila bonito konsepto. Amo lang gani, kumunta abla gani si Ronnie, no hay kapital. No? Siyempre tamin sila miedo or anda sila na bangko, hindi man tamin kanila dali kapital. Kay na man tamin cosa que deja sa no hay credit, no hay value el cara ba di ila or no hay propiedad. All right. Aki aura ta entra sila tabla sila na el hope aliara na gobyerno lang. How do you think, gentlemen, should the government address this kind of hindi man si problema, but sitwasyon?
Well, right now I'm supposed to be attending a meeting na City Hall. I forgot actually. It's the PPP. Okay. You know, the private public partnership. Diaton Sambuanga, diaton mayor asise mas bonito P4. So it's private public partnership for the people.
Na otro ahensya tiene si otro meaning PPP. Ablay kung tigulo
so anyway, so P4 si sila talama, hindi PPP kay 3 lang man ka PPP and so P4 si talama daton LGU. So I think Boss Al, uno se. Kasi sino ay pondo pero ben bonito dito yung project. No? Na pwede ayuda local government. Actually, el chamber amo si tapo de mira ara na anything that we see viable that we can hope to share to the government and hopefully pwede man partnership, no, man joint venture, mas bonito kasi as I've said, I agree. No, si pon ito na uno, el idea is to put it in one area, one barangay, nasabi kita, no, you know, it's an open space, hindi to tanto pwede, kaya ara, difícil to, it's a manhag racing to. Una-una, reklama ka contigo, hindi to pwede basta abra-abra lang, kaya el neighbor, andagat contigo man contract, nisita man to barangay clearance. So el mga vecinos ito yung kwan ko ng barangay, they will automatically reject it. So si siya to na un lugar and I've seen that in other countries, Chene, kasi. So, mas bonito, di ba? El hog racing, do mucho ustedes, pero you're in one area. So, centralize el asida todo, el cuidada, sale, even the disposal, tayo lang todo.
Quiero lang nyo pregunta contigo antes de darle con Ronnie el chance, no? Aquí na mga local businesses di aton, Sir Nolt, kay tu, I think you're in the know because you mingle with these people. ¿Cuánto porciento li tan operate negosyo on borrowed capital?
Yes.
Y cuánto li aquel on aquel kung gayot? Capital ka de mas antes di ila gayot?
Baka rabya kumigo din yung mga amigo ang sinasabi.
But
honestly, I think most of the businessmen, you 60%, 40 to 60% you borrow capital. Kasi si Chenny Yosen, I know that this money is earning this much. Mas bueno pa yung prestasen.
Okay.
And then you naman back to kal dito yung savings or dito yung investment. Because the interest pays up for that. For whatever the loan is, hopefully igwa lang, no? Or jutay lang to asesale. Na by the time yan return of investment to, pwede to kalpaga loan, dito yung principal, intakto syempre.
Kasi grande negosyo.
Si Chen ito sen. Pero in most cases, no to, as you mentioned, to credit line. So, lang to syempre. Pero most of the businessman here, I think most of the businessman.
Kasi negosyo tamang kwento kita because we resort to borrowing from the banks.
Yes.
No? Na el banco, chance mag-entertain contigo because grande el negosyo dito yun. Na pero I'm referring to the small scale entrepreneur.
Sari-sari.
Tiene mga jóvenes bien hondo at el pensamiento este klase de negosyo pero no pwede sila mag-execute kay amo gani no dila tatay na pobre lang tamen no ay but amo gani tabla should no ay sila donde kore kay siyempre anda sila na bangko hindi man kanila po ni atensyon
may collateral.
What you're asking right now, I remember the story of Harley Davidson. How two people with no money at all
started the business
from a bicycle repair shop, started their business for the Harley Davidson motorcycle. It's not a question of may pondo because people, if they see opportunity contigo, they will invest. It's the question of getting your idea to the right people. Diba?
Pero si kumpara ganito, Sir Ron, amo tabla si Boss Al. Kasi the story of Harley Davidson, the story of Steve Jobs, the story of the Under Armour guys, everybody in the United States or any other countries, Chenegat opportunity because you can bring it to somebody. Aki ka na to man.
Small scale, especially.
If you bring it to DTI,
but that's where government
DTI will first tell you,
pero pregunta yo contigo, Sir Nolt. Yadura man to na Amerika, no? Sabi man to kina Sambuanga, Cheneki 5-6 Brigade, Cheneki akel Pakistan Brigade, sabi ato kel, no? Na Amerika, Chene ba tayo ng Sina?
Chene hindi ito abla, Chene siyempre mga lending institution. Doligo laki ka nato, mga Sina. Pero hindi.
Pero grande el interest.
Si komparato na bangko. Kasi in Amerika, ben difícil ka man loan na bangko.
Pregunta
hindi ba igol ka nato ki el credit. Well, now I heard that Asia agad sa el credit line ng kina Philippines. Na States, the first thing they will consider is your credit line. It's not even your capital.
El di mi siguiente pregunta, based on that, practical ba siya na unang negosyante, prestale maskin altol interest, kaba hindi kwan? Hindi asigurado
si goal-oriented gadto siguro, si tapensa gadto na pwede to man-succeed. I think you will bite the bullet.
Kaya kita concern na kita Rachel at uno ng mga televiewers diyato, no? Por causa do ko na sa mga tricycle. Actualmente, we will be dealing with that later on because el dato na mismo the Land Transportation Office will be with us as Regional Director alman guest na natin esta tarde, no? Tan worried sila kay pagkasa ko na sa ganyan orden. Así kita klaro este orden hindi este orden del gobierno local, orden del Departamento de Interior y Gobierno Local, national government mandate say, donde tamanda kita ko ng mga tricycle na mga national highways, no?
Alright, as kita klaro also Ron, hindi lang si basta order. There is really a law for that matter.
There's a law for that matter.
El gobierno nacional.
El punto lang allí que ahora lang ese estrictamente tamanda implementa y forzado todo, hindi lang el gobierno de Zamboanga, todo el gobierno nacional, todo el gobierno local tiene el mandamiento para implementar con ese particular ley que está prohibido con el mga tricycle na mga highway. Pero no ustedes apliquen, no kay ese, gente se que dice que quita con ustedes ustedes por la vida. Él hace el rerouting de ese con ustedes.
Arregla el gobierno.
Arreglar, buscar manera el gobierno para gente ustedes perder trabajo, pero tienen ustedes el propio ruta que donde puede ustedes hacer por la vida de regular y igual siempre el de ustedes encontrada.
Anyway, discutimos kita si junto con la directora Baton, no? Lego Gatito. Alright.
Prohibido kita con tricycle na mga national highway di aton, pero may kita prohibition kung alam mo mga abal-abal kineste tapipina mga pasahero ng mga highway naman. So, ese kita kaya pregunta, no? You cannot implement one law then to give way to the other.
True.
You have to be depiho kita. Si illegal el mga abal-abal debe
should apply to all.
Should apply to all.
Yes.
No? Para hindi naman desventaja el mga tricycle driver, especialmente aquellos que ya conseguí con el modernization program de ato.
Bueno que luego, actually, Boss Noel, no, bueno que takiel di atong regional director del LTO, si Sir Aminula, para Abaton, para poder kita examine agad mga vecinos uno por uno, el letra y el intent de ley. Si cosa bagat el debe kita cre, y cosa kita debe hindi cre.
Tiene pa kita sa mga fake news yata men, sabi si tebukal mga estasyon que no el franqueza, kasi daw sa la historia ahora que manipula daw el gobierno local para manreroute ko ng mga tricycle daw para favorecer.
That's false. Hindi siya mo mga vecinos, that's fake news. As sila kita no, tiene national standard taman disallow gani, taman disallow. Con el usada del national highways o any and all, no hay distinction. All national highways bawal ya correli el three-wheeled vehicles. Pero base na representation del mga LGUs na entero Pilipinas, uno el mga vecinos el Zamboanga, ya dale pa el DILG con el ciudad de Zamboanga, el city government, el chance para man-map out aquel plano, rerouting scheme, para poder akomoda con el interés del diaton mga three-wheeled vehicle operators. Y uno el operators del tricycle mga vecinos.
Ese tabasta worried, toda gente worried de tricycle.
Entero Pilipinas
Entero Pilipinas ese worried con ese. Makin si Emil Tuban worried este tiempo que three-wheeled vehicle. Si man ban con el three-wheeled vehicle ng mga highway, mandipicil at ako LTV doon bukan.
Actually, así kita klaro kay tamira yo doon unfavorable situation chenebes mga vecinos. Ya sucede todo mga order del DILG, del Department of Transportation, il del Malacañang mga vecinos. Ya tu pa bajo na administrasyon di Mayor Beng. Na but as a good soldier mga vecinos, no man say sucede del previous administration, si Mayor Beng is trying to help the national government implement national standards but doing at the same time measures, putting in place measures that would protect the interest of the ordinary Zamboangueño.
Or the affected ones.
Akil mga tamaniya tricycle, akil tamaniya mga jeep, kaya dyan naman kita nuevo standard na akil mga vehicle de pasahero. So all of this, I think, baka pwede si Director Abaton Lego Rato, dali ka natin a clear view of the actual order of the national government, ikosa kita pwede man expect from the city government.
Jadi paganita sa storya daw, fake news ito nete. Kaya tapikado kita ko ng mga tricycle na kamino para dali do kamino ko nete mass transport system daw kaya man provide daw kay un negosyante influential laki kaya el nombre daw Chua daw. Labi na mo yung mga
that is a total lie.
That's a total lie.
Barasa. You know, they during the campaign, sabi to si Consul Charlie, Boss Al, cuando kita tauwi kita si tablagani kay si Mayor Ben man face out. So kabar ya reveal ko sa sidila program ya cambia ko na si mga old and dilapidated tricycles. Pwede sila man
5-year grace period.
5-year grace period to do the changes. pero chenebes yung mga gente tausa ba si hasta ara, takeda, we should do away with being, it should not be politicized anymore. Kay kasali si mga fake news
Kasi lang kita klaro que cosa es verdad, no? Que ese movimiento nacional para picurar, resolver con el problema de tráfico que usted mismo te reclama. Hindi ba? Todo naman kita te reclama kung este bien masaba el tráfico de aton. El pensamiento del gobierno nacional para kita con el mga tricycle na mga national highways para menorar cosa pase el volume del tráfico na camino na mga national highways yato na si para reklama ko na sa iyo numero 1 kay uno yung taman rely ko ng tricycle para na trabaho.
Alright, Ron, mamaya kita tarda. When we come back, mga bisinos, on ratito lang, mam-break lang kami. When we come back, prinsipya kita yung diskusyon di aton kung ese problema about na national highway, mga bisinos, el resurrection del drug testing. There is a pending bill right now in Congress que asya bira otra vez con el drug testing before to pwede sa kalisensya.
I don't even see the reason why they removed it in the first place.
Alright. Todo sa mga bisinos, contestasyon, the answers, mga bisinos, with Land Transportation Office Regional Director Aminula Abaton when we come back. Aquí, na de ustedes, paborito programa Dateline Teleradyo.
Quench your thirst this February with Dunkin' Twin Cup for only 109 each with a choice of 2 iced beverages, your favorite icy coolers with new flavors, icy pink lychee and icy cucumber lemonade. This promo is available on February 1 till 29, 2020. You can also get a Twin Cup for only 35 pesos with any Dunkin' purchase. Dunkin' Twin Cup brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. President ng Bayan.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment.
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
Giving you the most complete radio experience.
Crushing the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous.
We are
Magic 95.5.
More brands and more choices. Pag mag-shopping ka dito sa KCC Department Store, mas marami ang iyong pagpipilian from shoes to dress, toys to household, at marami pang iba. With over 100 brands to choose from when you shop at KCC Department Store. Kaya mag-shopping na. KCC Department Store, more choices. More brands and more choices. Pag mag-shopping ka dito sa KCC Department Store, mas marami ang iyong pagpipilian from shoes to dress, toys to household, at marami pang iba. With over 100 brands to choose from when you shop at KCC Department Store. Kaya mag-shopping na. KCC Department Store, more choices.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
Yan!
Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' Yan. Sari-saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Values-oriented, well-rounded students. Windsor-less now senior high ready, located at the heart of the city. Come and join us now at Windsor. We are socially responsive and globally competitive. Standard education, Windsor is a friendly school. Your key to success. I am proud to be Windsorians. Hooray! They're proud to be Windsorians. Yeah! Now you can be Windsorians. They can now be Windsorians. Visit us now. National College now accepts senior high and college enrollees located at Tomas Laudio Street fronting RCBC Bank with telephone number 955-5811 or you may call or text at 0917-770-6938.
Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
Yes, Paka Bryce.
Saan tayo? Tara, may bagong bar. Let's go.
Nasaan yung bar?
Ayan. Introducing the new delicious Diddy Bar. New shape. New flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
Budget-wise Ayala, Sangali, and Santa Maria is now open and ready to serve you. Convenient to shop, affordable appliances, grocery items, housewares, school supplies, and more. Spacious parking area. The most convenient place to shop. Shop now and bring your family at Budget-wise Ayala and Budget-wise Sangali. We are serving you better. Soon to open, Budget-wise Talon-Talon. Budget-wise, pasok sa budget.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentan con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, la mga asunto que tiene a hacer con el ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo, aquí na GBPI TV 11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, que da informado, sabe el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que te ocurrí aquí na aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Alan Hop Rosos.
Okay, mirando siempre que el programa de la Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition que ito bibiyadra sa Zamboanga, we have a very special guest. Siguro él puede clarificar kalatong concern ko na sa ley national, no? The prohibition on tricycles in our national highways here. We have with us no less than the Regional Director of the Land Transportation Office, Regional Director Aminula Abaton is with us. Alega lang ito kay kadabel ba ni si Aminula Abaton mas tawin tabang mga gwapura de ato. Good afternoon, Direk.
Good afternoon,
Direk.
Pwede na ba ako umuwi?
Teka, ang tanong ng bayan ngayon, sino ba talaga nagbigay itong reglamento that all of a sudden we're now prohibiting tricycles from our national highways? Let's make it clear.
Well, ano po, no, Ronnie, Charlie, Arnold, and Al, no? The four mosquitoes, ha? Outnumbered ako dito. Kung bugbugan, talo na ako rito, eh, no?
We're better known as the firing squad.
The Pirates of the Caribbean, no? But,
this is as if you're in the Nuremberg trial.
Sabi ko, kung alam ko lang na mag-isa lang pala ako, di sabihin ko na, nag-back out na lang. But anyway, it's always good to be here, no? Sharing with these pleasantries, no? With friends, no? And then eventually, as mentioned by Ronnie, tinatanong ni Ronnie tungkol dito sa mga tricycle, no? Kung saan ba nagmumula yung ganyang yung order na talagang they will not be allowed to run in the national highway or simply put that they will be banned. No? Pag sinabi po nating do away at saka yung ban, magkaiba po yun eh. Kasi yung do away, baka meron pang certain option, no? But when you speak of a ban, that's a completely prohibition that in no time that a tricycle be allowed to run in a national highway. Well, for one, that is a department order by the DILG, no less than the Secretary Anyo, who is really leading the, so to speak, yung implementation po nito at yung directive came from the DILG.
How
mismo.
old po is the order?
Well, ano lang, I think very recent lang po yan. This is brought about by, I think, more of a series of broadcast incidents that happened in the country where tricycle were involved, no? At in fact, we have a data to show that in 2019, pumapangatlo po ito doon sa type of vehicles na kumbaga na-involve on road crash incidents in the highway. At on our record, lumalabas po na 1,817 all in all. At very unfortunate that indeed, talagang some of those road crash talagang were fatal.
So let's make it clear that from your statement right now, Director, klaro that this is a national directive, it is not a local government directive.
Well, ano po yan?
As published by one of our local radio stations and another television station here.
Well, ano lang po yan, ako, ang proposition proposition there is talagang it's a national directive from the DILG. But of course, LTO being one of the law enforcement agency of the Department of Transportation, as one of the attached agencies, and we are also directed, so to speak, to see to it that this could be, we could monitor and see to it that insofar as the implementation, makakasama po dyan ng ating LTO.
Director, that said, what is the nature of the directive? Mandatory, optional for LGUs, and what is the time frame? Insofar as the parameters are concerned, kailan po expected na magto ng line yung mga LGUs?
Well, Charlie, no, I'm not privy to the, kasi di naman tayo tiga DILG, no. I think in so far as the context of the duration, kailan dapat mayroong, tulad nung ginawa nila dun sa road clearing, ang talagang lead agency dyan is yung ating DILG. With respect dun sa ating, dyan sa issue ng ng tricycle, the time frame as to the compliance by the LGUs, it all boils down po sa DILG po yan. At ang sa amin lang, being tulad ng aking nabanggit, being one of the law enforcement agencies ng ating gobyerno pagdating po sa traffic management and so on and so forth, probably we will also be part of those agencies that will help monitor in the implementation.
But
and
has the Land Transportation Office received directive already from the DOTR to start the apprehension or the apprehension of tricycles in our national highways?
Ronnie, no, so far inantay po natin yan, but I think as we speak there are other LGUs that have already implemented it. So ang konteksto lang po natin dyan is that kasi tulad nung nabanggit natin earlier before the show starts, no, na parang to disabuse the minds of the public, kailangan kasi magkaroon tayo ng tinatawag natin na kumbaga public discourse on this so that the people may know kung saan nanggagaling yung mga ganitong mga directive, ano yung mga dapat gawin ng LGU, ano yung mga agencies that are involved, no? But for purposes of LTO, ang sabi ko nga po, bahagi po kami ng Department of Transportation, and in so doing, talagang we will be implementing the guidelines as to the directive, no. Nagkakaroon na po kami ng coordination dahil ngayon po ang ginagawa ng LTO per directive na po ng ating presidente na kumbaga dun sa nabanggit niya for PNP to help out LTO in its campaign on dun sa overloading, dun sa issue ng speeding and so on and so forth. Nagkakaroon na po kami ng mga massive deputation, no, sa hindi lang po sa mga local government units but even doon po sa ating mga kapulisan. I think 2 weeks ago I was in Zamboanga del Norte where all the policemen from the Zamboanga del Norte Provincial office where we had our deputation seminar. No? So, ganun po yung konteksto niyan, kasama po yung LTO pagdating po sa mga ganyang implementation.
Maliban sa directive ito ng DILG, Director, no? Ito ba ay talagang mayroon talagang batas tungkol ho rito na matagal na nakasaad dyan sa batas, kaya lang ngayon lang ini-implement? Meron bang existing laws?
Well, ano naman yan kasi ang alam ko dyan, Al, yung we have to note that the issuance of franchise has been devolved to the LGU through the Local Government Code of 1991.
Yes.
So, ibig sabihin po niyan, talagang ang bahagi po ng pag-i-issue ng prangkisa dito sa mga tricycle na to, nasa local government po yan. And normally, the local government is the one defines dun sa ruta ng mga tricycle.
Correct.
It's not even LTFRB. I think si Councilor Mariano is quite aware of this.
That's correct, sir. In fact, there is now an arrangement between the city government of Zamboanga and the DILG whereby the city would be allowed to plan the routes
that's true.
for the trivial vehicles where they could pass without violating the order of the national government.
I think this is an area where the LGU as well as the DILG has to work hand in hand. Kasi nga, the one who will determine the route ng mga tricycle na to is the LGU. At in fact, when we had a discussion, I think when I was in Clark, ang isang even in Zamboanga del Norte, yung ating kapulisan doon, ang isang naging issue nila dyan is that halimbawa, yung provincial road yan, wala ka namang ibang other roads available. So, ano yung magiging konteksto nung operation ng isang tricycle? Kung susumain mo yung directive, talagang pag sinabi nating ban talaga yan. But, doon sa pag-i-issue ng franchise, I think, I don't know if it is accurate na di ba, Councilor, na kapag inaalaw yan na magdaan doon sa isang national highway only when it is to traverse. Halimbawa, from one road to the other, no? Then wala ka talagang ibang option but to use the national road, then you are allowed to traverse. Ang nangyayari, alam mo, itong ganitong issue ng tricycle, it's not only an issue that is, kumbaga masasabi natin na particular sa Zamboanga City, but would you believe that even in Metro Manila, in Quezon City, these are happening.
Actually, sir,
these are happening.
Well, that is one of the points of contention because according to some tricycle operators, if that would be implemented in Zamboanga to the fullest extent, it would paralyze the operation of tricycles in the city because it will make impractical the operation physically and monetarily. Parang hindi na positive yung operation.
Well, ako ang nakikita ko dito kasi for the longest time, no, parang ito yung mga area na parang na-overlook or napapabayaan for hindi lang ito years but centuries na we allow the operation of this kind of tricycle not only in Zamboanga but tulad nung nabanggit ko nga, even in Quezon City sa Katipunan, magugulat ka. Katipunan na one of the busiest roads in Quezon City, and yet may mga tumatakbong in Congress, may mga tumatakbong tricycle, no? Kaya lang,
that's the main mode of transportation.
Tama kayo yung sa Katipunan. I live in Loyola Heights.
Kasi ako, familiar ako dyan dahil dumadaan din ako dyan every now and then. At kung makikita mo, parang sabi ko nga, initially, ang design for this tricycle is para doon sa mga sulok-sulok yung mga subdivision na hindi dapat talaga siya dumadaan sa national highway. For obvious reason na it is quite unsafe and risky to the riders at that because di ba pag sa national road yan, provincial road yan or city road yan, may mga sort of tinatawag tayo mga speed limit at times yung mga tricycle operations na yan nagiging obnoxious or nagiging sila kumbaga sagabal doon sa smooth flow ng traffic and obstruction at times kaya minsan itong mga to sila pa talaga yung mga minsan sinasabi natin yung colloquial term na mga king of the road basta na lang kakaliwa kakanan at meron silang dalang mga passengers at that
Ang tanong dito, Direk, okay, I don't know kung may listahan po kayo. In Zamboanga City, linawin natin, ano-ano mga national roads?
Well, pag sinabi natin yan, Al, para mo akong pina-exam sa bar exam, hindi ko masasagot kaagad yan. Dahil
parang lahat ng major roads, national.
Parang unang-una talagang hindi naman natin, it's the, for one, meron tayong identified na mga national road, meron mga city road, at saka ina-update din po yan every now and then. Kasi may mga batas tayo na lumalabas. So I think, pag sinabi natin, Al, na ano yung mga classification ng roads, again, kailangan natin mapaupo dito ang DPWH kung ano yung
Actually, sir, dumami, sir, aside from the Maria Clara Stretch, which is a national highway going to Labuan, to the airport, and to the West Coast, may mga city build roads po na tinurn over sa national government. So they would not be considered national roads.
Kaya nga kailangan talaga every now and then na-update yan because of the complexities of all these things na every now and then, nagkakaroon ka ng reclassification of roads.
Yes.
Di ba?
Pero I agree with what Director Abaton was saying. This has got to have the arrangement between the DILG and the local government
and the other agencies.
And the other agencies concerned, considering that not all national roads can be prohibitive for the tricycle.
Tama naman.
I agree. Siguro, Maria Clara Highway, for example.
That's why the city was asked to recommend the routes to cover the order of the national government.
The road going to the West Coast area, which is a national road, may be prohibitive for the tricycles. Pero,
ito ron, STL main gayot tanong. Main tanong ng mga tricycles, 300 lang. Kung national highway ba yan o hindi. Alright, isa. Dito galing sa fire station, diretso papuntang Labuan. Are those roads national direct to your understanding?
San Jose.
I think it's City Road.
City Road.
But national road from Pagadian going to Maria Clara Highway, going to the airport, Labuan, going to the port, back to Kampung Islam, Suterbil going to Labuan. That's national highway.
That's national highway. C3 ato yan, di ba?
Veterans Avenue.
Ay, sa City Road.
City Road.
City Road.
Kasi pag ano yan, may mga for purposes of coming out with a speed limit ordinances, kino-qualify din yan kung anong klase ng road yan. And I think yun yung part na ang nakikita ko kasi medyo merong sort of confusion is that talagang meron tayong directive from the DILG and then at the same time talagang yung mga tricycle din, of course obviously ano yan sila somehow na they are confused as to how this will be implemented and well because this is an issue of economic
That's correct.
For them it's an issue of economic. So pag sinabi natin economic yan at wala ka namang ipino-provide na alternative, well people will react talaga especially the
Sir, I will make the issue political also because my next question is on this. 2 taon na lang po yung Duterte administration and considering that massive yung opposition ng mga stakeholders dito, do you see the practicability of insisting on the implementation of this policy? And may adage po sa old Congress, you only lay down a law on something that could be implemented.
Well, ano kasi Charlie, no, Konsyal, no, ang sa akin, I'm not concerned more on political. Consideration. But for purposes of LTO, we are more particular on the rationale why they should be banned. No? For instance, ako being one of the prime movers ng ating road safety campaign, hindi lang sa local but at a national level, tinitingnan ko siya as an issue of road safety pa rin.
But so, here comes the question, Director, no? I know that you're an advocate for the road safety. In fact, you're the one championing this in the entire country right now.
Thank you.
I know because you're the one who initiated this, no? Nationwide. We have this policy from the DILG banning tricycles from national roads, but at the same time, there is a proposal to legalize the use of angkas and abal-abal in our national road. So, parang this is this is confusing for the public. Why would you ban one, then allow the other, which is not even safer than, which is even worse than the tricycle?
Well, ano yan, talagang may hugot siya, Ronnie. In the case of angkas, tama naman yung proposition ni Ronnie. I agree with that kind of proposition. Pero in the contextual discussion, yung angkas initially was piloted in NCR, Metro Manila, as well as in Cebu, Metro Cebu. The reason why this type of transport mode were piloted because of the fact na sabi nila yung traffic congestion. In fact, in Manila, si Arnold, alam niya na mas mabilis ka pang makakarating ng Zamboanga to Manila kesa Naya going to Cubao, Quezon City at that, no? So ito yung problema na nakita nilang as a temporary solution to this traffic, na dapat magkaroon ng angkas as one of the means of avoiding all this traffic. But these are kumbaga pilot project na I agree with you na una, kung tatanungin mo yan, is it safe, no? Well, sa parameters natin, pag sinabi mong motorcycle is being used as a mode of transportation, again, meron tayong sort of reservation, but ang sinasabi naman ng mga proponent nito, safety nets were in place.
Yeah, but the question is, will the LTO and the Land Transportation Franchising Regulatory Board kowtow to the whims and caprices of certain politicians who are actually professing for the legalization of angkas?
Well, ano yan, yan yung mga bagay na yan, kasi sa amin, tayo, implementor tayo.
Yan ang problema.
Na kumbaga, ang tinitingnan natin dyan, meron kang reservation as to the viability of a certain mode of transportation, but we can only do so much by probably putting up some issues that would really help them out by using this kind of mode of transportation. Whether masasabi natin na safe ba yan or hindi, I think that's a subjective issue na sa lahat naman ngayon sa Pilipinas, ang pinaka dilemma natin ngayon sa Pilipinas is that our roads somehow, yung iba ang sabi nila parang it's like you feel unsafe, no? You feel unsafe whatever mode of transportation you use.
Yes, true.
No? Because of the grabe yan, left and right. Maalala natin yung sa Makati nung February 13 na yung mga estudyante nagka-cross dun sa pedestrian lane, inararo ng isang jeep, no?
Now I understand, Director, that the Department of Transportation at this point in time has made it a priority of road safety. You were the one who brought this to the national attention. I thank you for that, and I salute you for that, because definitely road crashes has become a major problem in this country. The death rate in Zamboanga Peninsula alone is very high. No, I understand that DOTR is requiring Land Transportation Office to require all vehicles to put car safety seats for children right now. So we are now strict in the implementation of seat belts and car safety seats for children. In fact, you'll be coming up with requirements for the type of car safety seats.
IRRs.
Yung problema po natin, we implement one law para sa mga four-wheel vehicles, but we allow children to be riding on motorbikes.
Yeah. Actually, si Ronnie talaga maraming hugot to.
Very meticulous.
Masyadong meticulous. So, but ganito, Ronnie, no? I think, tama naman yun. You're talking about Republic Act 11229 or the safety of children in motor vehicle, where under the law, it provides that dapat yung mga car owners should provide a child restraint system.
Booster or
ito yung ginagamit sa, di ba, minsan makikita natin doon sa mga movie na
child seat.
Child seat talaga na these are designed for them.
Was it already approved, sir?
Ano na yan, batas na yan.
Anong
tapos
kulang
meron
po?
na rin po tayong meron na rin po tayong implementing rules and regulations dyan.
So when do you project yung initial implementation po?
Well, kung tutuusin yan, as we speak, the law will be implemented 60 days after the effectivity of the IRR. So ang sa akin, ang sabi ko nga kanina kay Albert, dapat there should be a sort of massive info dissemination campaign so that people may know kung ano yung, again, ano yung mga liabilities. Laging sinasabi nga ni Ronnie na you are implementing this and then the other one, nandito na naman yung isa. No?
There's
So
inconsistency.
parang at times minsan pero actually Ronnie, wala namang inconsistency yan eh. Halimbawa, when you speak of a motorcycle, sinasabi doon sa Republic Act 10666 naman, ito yung batas na on-board child in a motorcycle. Ang sinasabi po nung batas doon that ideally yung bata should not be allowed to ride in a motorcycle.
Dapat sana.
Obviously. Kasi talagang alam naman natin na hindi talaga pang carriage yan for children. But,
Hazardous.
Hazardous. Unfortunately, especially not only in Zamboanga but in rural areas, ito kasi yung nagiging practical mode of transportation natin eh. In fact, kung titingnan natin yung helmet law, sinasabi ng helmet law, there should only be one rider and one back rider. Pero ang nangyayari in reality, dalawa, tatlo, kasama ang nanay, kasama ang tatay, kasama yung magkakapatid, no? Ang tanong doon, do we tolerate this kind of system? We cannot tolerate that, but at the same time, you are pushed to the situation na ito yung nagiging transport modalities, especially dun sa mga rural areas.
I think there's a common observation, sir, with respect to regulations of the past, of the present, and possibly of the future. Walang permanence po. There is always that dynamic policy-making possibility sa LTO, the DOTR, and other national agencies. They keep on changing rules.
Well, ano naman, Consielo, kumbaga ang tingin ko, in so far as consistencies, at times nandiyan naman yung mga batas, no? Kaya lang minsan ang nagiging natin diyan is yung how can we sustain the implementation. At I think yan yung isang reason why in so far as road safety issues is concerned, Philippines is lagging behind comparatively to all ASEAN countries. Precisely because one is yung continuity, sustainability, and consistency ng ating implementation. Unlike in other countries, to give you an example, ang Malaysia na lang, meron silang programa yung tinatawag na may safe road, no? Ang sa kanila, they created not only a department department that's supposed to address the registration of a motor vehicle, but they created an institute of road safety where lahat ng mga efforts nila, initiatives nila are roll into one. Roll into one. Tapos ang nangyayari pa dyan, lahat ng kanilang road safety initiatives are legislated at that. Ibig sabihin, mandated by law. Ibig sabihin ng pinagkaiba ng sa atin sa Pilipinas, that's why babalik tayo dun sa continuity ng ating and sustainability ng ating effort. For every administration, may sariling priority siyan.
I'd like to delve more on the sustainability of the implementation of the law. Kasi yan po ang pinaka-matinding problema natin po dito sa Pilipinas. We come up with a lot of laws. Gordon came up with a law requiring yung mga plaka para sa motorsiklo. It was never even implemented. We came up with the law na dapat full face helmet yung pero until now, we have not really fully implemented yung full face helmet natin. No? So, how do we develop all these policies and yet we do not really have the means by which to implement it? We require yung sa emissions testing natin. And yet, the national government does not provide the LTO with the proper finances to buy even the emission testing devices to check on those who violate the law.
Ang nangyayari kasi sa atin, more open than not, sa Pilipinas, parang nagiging cat and mouse strategy tayo na parang pag nandyan yung police, nandyan yung LTO enforcers natin, tumitino yung tao. Pag wala na yan sila, then pre-willing na. So, hindi kasi natin, ako ang nakita ko dyan, Ronnie, doon sa ibang countries, no? wala namang police dun sa area, pero talagang people are quite observant on the laws. Precisely because I think nandun yung disiplina, not only for the enforcers, but
Also the tao.
discipline to the road users and motorists itself. Kasi kahit anong gawin natin yan, kahit sinong presidente yung ilagay natin dyan, kung ang tao wala pa ring disiplina, talagang it's really an issue.
Alam mo, Director, when I went to Pasig, meron silang, on the two motorized vehicles, no? Meron silang ordinance doon na hindi ka na pwedeng especially with that riding tandem. Ang ordinance nila is you can only ride in tandems if the person you are riding with is a family member. Sa Pasig, diba?
Actually,
so going back to yung sinasabi ni Ronnie, isn't it na pwede tayo gumawa na lang ng sariling ordinance at the local level?
Well, ako, nakita ko rin yung parang it's in Mandaluyong
Mandaluyong. Bawal mag-riding in tandem pag lalaki,
pag lalaki sa
pero
lalaki.
babae, okay.
Pasig and Mandaluyong.
So, alam mo kung tutusin, ako, meron akong personal, kasi na-brought up mo na lang din yan. Ako personally, parang it doesn't sit well with the idea na porke ba parehong lalaki hindi sila pwedeng sumakay sa isang motorsiklo. Are they being suspect or because of but these are ano naman yan, we should not be judging one city or municipality at that because may mga kanya-kanya silang kumbaga they have priorities or probably this is one means for them to curb yung issue ng halimbawa kung criminality or lawlessness, no? Pero kung titingnan mo on the side of whether it is practical at whether any city can do that, I think any city can pass an ordinance to that effect. What the city cannot pass, for example, is merong munisipyo or city that intends to pass an ordinance that would provides na sinasabi dun sa kanyang ordinance na in this city 5 radius kilometer from the city proper, hindi na pwedeng gumamit ng helmet. Yun ang talagang mga hindi po pwede because it runs counter to the national law. But whether that kind of ordinance that you allow a certain person to be allowed to ride a motorcycle, either both female yan or both male man, I think it's a judgment call on the part of the city.
Direk, para malaman ng mga konsyal kung ano ba yung klaseng batas or ordinance na pwede lang ipasa in relation sa mga vehicles, siguro I would suggest to have a copy of that national law on traffic rules or traffic code.
Well, ano naman
kasi,
yan?
di ba, Direk, no? You're a lawyer, correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct.
For as long as hindi covered ng batas, pwede kang gumawa ng batas iba pa. For as long as hindi siya covered sa national law. But the local ordinance can cover it.
But better than that siguro.
I'm no longer in the council.
Pero si Councilor Mariano is quite well versed on that na in any national law, laging merong merong tinatawag na kulatilya yan na sinasabi doon that any law or ordinance inconsistent therewith or you cannot supersede this law or if you do so then that becomes null and void and that or repeal. That is precisely provided for in RA 4136 na sinasabi doon that a provincial city municipal cannot come up with any ordinance or resolution that runs counter to the provisions.
What is being encouraged? That's correct, sir. What is being encouraged by the national authorities is for local authorities, local councils to adopt.
That's true.
Applicable provisions of national laws.
That's true.
As part of the local ordinance.
At siguro yung hindi pa covered ng national law, for example yung sa Pasig, hindi naman nakasaad sa national law about yung lalaki sa lalaki. And so the local government came up with the ordinance because it does not run in contravention
to the national
Totoo yan. Kumbaga, it's a classic example of the parameter of a council to pass an ordinance that is not totally inconsistent with the existing law, national law.
That particular law, not in Pasig, it's in Mandaluyong. Yeah, I find that law discriminatory. Bakit? Wala bang Amazona na marunong rin magbaril?
The way Director Abaton was was expressing himself and explaining the law, you sounded like Secretary of the DILG.
Hindi naman. But ano lang, ganito, no? Ang sa akin lang, sa amin kasi, it's always, I'm looking at all these laws being passed in the context of, again, yung ating kampanya on road safety. At nabanggit ko kanina, konsehal, na talagang ang nagiging issue natin, it's all about continuity, sustainability ng ating mga effort. That is why po, kanina I was listening to you before heading here na one example is yung pagbabalik ng drug testing requirement, no, for the applicant of a driver license, si Al. And then also, we have to note that by April of 2020, ang LTO po will be implementing yung ating, based dun sa ating Republic Act 930, which provides for LTO to come out with a stricter rules or promulgate stricter rules in ensuring that only those deserving driver applicant should be given a license. And with that, LTO came out with a memorandum circular that effective April of 2020, we will be implementing yung so-called na mandatory 15 hours theoretical driver's education for all applicants.
That being said, sir, why can we not adopt the same or similar strategy like in other countries? If we go to the United States or Canada or even in countries in Europe, they have a nationalized policy on traffic ordinances, traffic regulations. What is applicable in one city is applicable in another city. Local governments are not allowed to come up with their own rules on traffic.
Well, ano naman yan?
So, is it not possible for us to just nationalize the entire traffic code natin so that there will be no excuses anymore? Nobody comes up with their own rules and regulations.
It's already nationalized.
Yeah, it's already nationalized.
Well, it is. But the point is that local governments are allowed. Like, for example,
only that I think the reason why meron din tayong local government code of 1991 is because it recognizes the peculiarities of every LGUs. May mga batas kasi na hindi mo talagang pwedeng, or there are peculiarities for each cities or region that may only be applied to a certain locality. Like for example, dahil alangan naman parahin mo yung dalawa, sasabihin mo, magkamag-anak ba kayo? Magkapit-bahay po kami. So at least, we may not be related by blood, but we are related by distance.
Sir, direct before Charlo, just one. Okay, up dito. Sabi nila, magkamag-anak yung dalawa.
Maliban sa spelling, no? Maliban sa spelling, obviously, yung tricycle kasi is being used to carry passenger by virtue of a franchise issued by the local government unit through the Traffic Adjudication Board, no? If I am not mistaken. Dito po sa motorcycle, the intention is really to use it for personal. At saka, kaya tinawag na single motorcycle yan.
Now, ang tanong dito ngayon, Rick, maraming nagtatanong. Limited ba yan, prohibition, sa mga tricycles na nagkikerry ng passenger? What about pag yung tricycle mo, na service mo privado siya? Are they allowed?
Well, ano yan, kasi pag sinabi nating, I think kung titingnan mo yung magandang tanong yan
Opo.
Halimbawa, pag sinabi mong tricycle, it presupposes na may franchise siya or it is being used primarily for conveyances of passengers. Ang punto ni Al, halimbawa, hindi naman yung tricycle.
Tricycle nga siya sa description, pero hindi for passenger. Privado siya.
Hindi po pwedeng tricycle sa description niya, tapos private siya. Kailangan you have to change classification. Diba? Hindi naman, kailangan you have to reclassify it para masabi mong it's a private vehicle. It's a private.
May nagtatanong dito po, Director. Yung prohibition
si Ronnie talaga.
Yung prohibition daw.
Maraming hugot ito.
May prohibition daw sa 3-wheel tricycle. What if I modify my tricycle to become a 4-wheel tricycle?
Well, tama naman.
Can that be allowed?
What will prevent him to make it a 5-wheel vehicle?
That's the point, because the law specifically states 3-wheeled vehicle.
After Ronnie and Alice, now my turn.
So, just one charge.
What will stop right people from just modifying his tricycle into a 4-wheel?
Well, ano po yan kasi meron naman tayo, there are laws to this effect. that you cannot just modify everything without complying certain regulations.
Direct, i-clarify natin kasi maraming service na tatlo three-wheel vehicle na ano nga ba daw? Can they use with their service? Hindi sila nagpapassenger, three-wheeled sila. Kumbaga sa linggo, tatlong gulong tricycle. Are they allowed to use?
Well, ako, hindi naman tayo diyan, pero
pwede.
We are not, hindi ko pa pwedeng sabihin pwede, baka maglipa na yan, sabihin na siguro, no? Pero ganito ang logic. Maraming talaga. Ganito ang logic dyan. Anong sinasabi doon? Tricycle ban. Pag sinabi mong tricycle ban yan, passenger yan.
Pag hindi, pwede.
Well, I don't know. I will go to the definition ng tricycle.
You know what? You know what? That question was asked to me.
Kailangan natin
That question was asked to me last night by no less than
hindi nga,
It's a private tricycle.
But I think the law does not distinguish. It covers all kinds of tricycles.
Kailangan talaga natin i-clarify.
Hindi, kasi ganito yung konteksto natin dyan. Pag sinabi mong tricycle, ang context mo dyan is ito yung mga tricycle na pampasada. Pag sinabi mong three-wheel, covered ka pa rin dun sa three-wheel na yan. But sabi ko nga, it has to be clarified.
Yes.
Para naman to to disabuse the mind of the public, which is not allowed. A mere tricycle or other three-wheel may be allowed. I think these are valid observations.
Yes.
Pero pwede naman natin erase yan sa...
Kailangan talaga natin bigyan ng resolution yan direct. Kasi ang dami talagang service na three-wheel vehicle. Isa na rito, yung cameraman namin, three-wheeled siya. Sa mga ordinaryong gente, sa mga ordinaryong tao, tricycle pa rin ang tawag. So, kailangan talaga bigyan natin ng resolution yung tanong or kasagutan doon sa tanong para klaro sa doon.
In the meantime,
mangyayari ng mga service.
In the meantime, kasi kulang tayo ng clarification from the national offices, I'll shift my questioning to the motorcycle, sir. First po is, anong policy ng national government with respect to the continuing manufacturing of motorcycles? Kasi apparently, hindi masyadong safe yung uso po ng mga motorcycles. And comparatively, based on figures po, yung incidence of accidents with the use of motorcycles po, gaano kagrabe dito compared to Vietnam, for example?
Well, maigi, no? That's a good observation, Konsyal, no? For one, wala po tayong batas sa Pilipinas na nagbabawal na, kumbaga, we do not have law that limits the number of motorcycle on the roads or even dealers to sell a motorcycle. In fact, ang sabi ko nga, mas madaling makakakuha ng motorcycle kaysa cellphone sa Pilipinas. Kasi sa cellphone, wala naman nagbibigay ng zero interest or zero down payment. Pero sa motorcycle, you can have your motorcycle even without down payment. No? With respect dun sa question, alam niyo po yan, in 2018, ang fatalities natin on road crash incident in the Philippines was 10,674. In 2018. In 2019, umabot po tayo ng 12,886 or with an increase of 2,212.
Ano po yan, sir? Nationwide?
Nationwide po yan. Tapos ganito yan, 80% of these are indeed riders of motorcycles. Kaya po, very, very crucial yung sinasabi natin that necessarily the most effective way to help out the rider of motorcycle to save their life is really by using the standard kumbaga type of helmet, no? At pag sinabi natin, kasi yan din naman ang nasa batas ng ating 11.0054, no, ng ating helmet law. Ngayon, ang konteksto natin diyan, even in ASEAN countries, ito po yung isang, when I was in Japan in January 21, isa ito dun sa tinatawag namin na nung nagkaroon po kami ng discussion, yung three critical issues. One critical issues not only the Philippines but as well as ASEAN countries is yung use of motorcycle. Because it claims lives not only in the Philippines but all over the ASEAN countries. At nakita nila na ang laging setback talaga dito is yung tamang paggamit ng helmet. Pangalawa, yung inaalaw yung even a number of passengers in a motorcycle where in fact isa lang dapat ang inaalaw natin na rider.
That being said, I have to make comparisons again between the Philippines and other countries. In other countries, and Arnold can verify to this, in other countries when you get a license for a four-wheeled vehicle, it is easier than getting a license for a motorcycle.
Well, that's true.
In the United States, ang hirap. It's very hard to get a license if you're going to drive a motorcycle. You have to have special training to drive a motorbike. Pero sa atin dito, parang madali talaga yung licensing sa motorcycle.
Napaka sa atin, I have to admit na it's more of a generic type of securing a license if you compare it to other countries. No? Like for example, in Malaysia, iba yung requirement ng applicant if you're applying for a license and you will be driving a public utility vehicle carrying passengers. And also, it will be different if you are again applying for a driver license that will be carrying goods. So magkakaiba yun for every other commercial type or even in motorcycle, different classes or type of vehicle that you'll be driving requires a different type of training. Sa atin sa Pilipinas, before nitong memorandum circular natin that will be implemented in April of 2020, kukuha ka ng student permit, meron ka lang birth certificate and medical certificate, then you will be given the student permit. 30 days thereafter, you can already apply for a non-professional driver license without even having a formal training or education on this. Ito nga yung lagi natin binabanggit, Arnold, na ikaw, kung mag-a-apply kang barista sa isang coffee shop, tatanungin ka kung saan ka nag-aral, anong training mo bilang barista. That is, gagawa ka lang ng kape. Pero ito, bibigyan ka ng lisensya, mag-drive ka ng four-wheel without having any iota of proper schooling. So what do we expect?
That's correct.
Diba? So at least ngayon, parang ang sinasabi natin is that hopefully by April of 2020, the system, the mandatory requirement for education is already in place.
Yes.
Na makakasiguro po tayo na hopefully sa lahat ng mga bibigyan natin ng mga student permit, moving forward, we can be assured na kahit papano naman they are education-based drivers.
So sir, wala na pala tayong driver's test dito? Kasi yung, di ba sa Ecozone, may mga LTO cars tayo for driving.
Well, yeah. Ano pa rin, existing pa rin naman yung mga test drive vehicle natin. In fact, dun sa phase 1 ng ating programa, yung phase 1 is the conduct of a mandatory theoretical driver's education. Phase 2 will be the automated driving test track examination. It's a simulated type of examination like in US na merong test track na naka-sensored enable lahat yan. At ang magdadrive lang yung applicant and then magdididak yan. That's a phase 2 of our program.
By the way, gentlemen, I'd like to inform you that we are celebrating, and this is the baby of our director here. We are celebrating the first year anniversary of the Road Safety Congress.
Yes.
Right now, today.
Thank you.
This all started with our Transport Summit a couple of years back.
That was in last year of 2019, February 27.
We strongly criticize the LTFRB because of nonsense policy.
Well, alam niyo po na... Sige,
lastly from my end, kasi medyo apikin from my end. Okay, gustong ibalik ngayon ng mga congressman yung drug testing. Pending siya ngayon sa Congress. Alright, bigyan natin ng history. Bakit nga ba natanggal yung drug testing before na meron na dati sa LTO? Bakit ho yun?
Well, ano po yun? There was an amendment to the law requiring the drug testing before.
Okay.
At ang naging rationale why they have repealed that requirement as one of the requisites for securing a student permit is having a drug test. Dahil ang contention nila, hindi daw po ito epektibo in seeing to it that the applicant will be a drug-free applicant. Bakit daw? Well, ang medically speaking, ang sabi nila, wag ka lang gumamit ng droga for a certain days. Pag tenes ka, hindi na magne-negative na. So, ibig sabihin, predictable.
Okay.
Kaya ang ginagawa po natin, under doon sa Republic Act 10856, yung ating Anti-Drunk and Driving Act of 2016, no, ang ginagawa po namin, nagkakaroon po kami ng mga on-site enforcement doon sa ating anti-drunk. In coordination po ito sa PDEA na minsan pati yung mga terminals po natin, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga unannounced na drug testing para sa
kung
mga
sakasakaling direct may pasayon, anong assurance natin ngayon? Yung kinatatakutan ninyo o di kayo yung belief ng ibang congressman na nakakapasa lang yan, malulusutan lang yung drug testing, anong insurance natin? Talagang hindi mangyayari yun?
Well, ano po yan? Ang tingin ko pa rin, I think it is more than ever. It should be required as one of the requirements dahil yung pong nangyari dun sa Makati na inararo yung mga estudyante, ang info doon, ang lumalabas po doon, Al, na yung driver nakadroga, yung pong nasagasaan na mag-ina doon sa may Bulacan, yung nanay 17 years old, yung anak 3 months years old.
Oh my God.
Nasagasaan po sila ng truck. Again, lumalabas din po na nakadroga.
Droga rin.
Yung driver. No? At kamakailan lang, that was yesterday, sa may Lipa City, sa Legazpi City naman, isang truck na nag-counterflow, talagang head-on collision sila ng tricycle. Again, isang namatay, buti na lang yung bata po nakabuhay. Again, lumalabas din po na nakadroga. So, I think this is really a very, very serious issue that any move to restore the drug testing is a welcome development.
That being said, with all these problems that we're facing right now, even using giving out of licenses, yung pakwa natin, do you think that there should be a serious restudy of the policies that we have insofar as the giving out of driver's licenses in the entire country? Should we make it a little bit more prohibitive rather than ala palestra lang ang pagbigay ng lisensya?
Well, po, we are into that na, Ronnie, no, na talagang we have, sabi nga nila, we have go through the process of really reinventing or coming out with a prohibitive policy. And one of the prohibitive policy, if I may use your term, no, na talagang that is requiring a 15 hours mandatory theoretical formal schooling. Aside from the fact na doon sa Republic Act 10930, nakalagay din po doon na lahat ng mga nabigyan po natin ng license mula nung 2016, by 2021 po, mag-i-expire yung 5-year driver license natin. Under the policy again, new policy, hindi na automatic yung mabibigyan ka ng renewal ng license mo. But again, you will have to attend a formal schooling in an accredited driving school for 8 hours po yan. It's like a refresher course yan. In Singapore, ang gamit po nila dyan sa mga accredited driving school, tinatawag nilang certified driving school. And also, under the new guidelines, even the instructor has to be certified or accredited by the LTO.
Okay.
And under the new guidelines also, we have provided a module or course outline to be used by all driving school that we are assured na pag ito, natutunan ito ng mga bata, we are assured na talagang ano po yan sila. They will be a education-based driver.
Okay, so with that, Kedro Bibiadro Zamboanga, we'd like to thank Director Raminula Baton for being with us this afternoon. Aquí na programa de Dateline Teleradyo. As usual, it's always a pleasure to have you with us,
Thank you.
Director.
The only regret is
Again,
lack
the
of time.
pleasure is mine.
Nagbilat time. Sana mga 2 hours.
dapat
Dapat konti lang yung anchor kasi hindi ako makapasok.
Sa susunod, one-on-one.
Bigyan natin ang daan yung isa lang reaction, no? Doon nga sa sinasabi, pag private, dapat i-allow the use of national. Pero on the other hand, sabi niya, dapat ang LTO at ibang law enforcement be watchful. Kasi yung mga private na yan, baka mag-take ng advantage at magiging pasahero na rin dahil alam nila they're allowed.
Tama naman. Well noted yung kanyang observation. Thank you.
Okay, so with that, we pause for a break. Bigyan ito otra vez con el repaso del mga notisya. Aquí na programa que ustedes gayot, no hay otro sino el
Dateline Teleradyo.
Mindanao.
Sud Manginuboy isip kargado.
Ang haplas na mapalis sa Visayas o Mindanao.
Sud Manginuboy isip kargado. Ako kayo ang lawas. Kining may edad ta, andaran sa taytis liuma. Salamat na lang kay dunay talan.
Ako trabaho sa opisina, whole day nga mag-atubang sa computer. Resulta, may panahon nga manakit akong likod ug abaga. Naanda nako nga haplasan nako og talan. Hayahay kaayo ang epekto. Ayos kaayo ang soothing effect sa talan haplasos oil.
Pangontra sa sakit tungkol sa rheumatism, arthritis, ug ubang pagpanakit sa kalawasan.
Quench your thirst this February with Dunkin' Twin Cup for only 109 each with a choice of 2 iced beverages, your favorite icy coolers with new flavors, icy pink lychee and icy cucumber lemonade. This promo is available on February 1 till 29, 2020. You can also get a Twin Cup for only 35 pesos with any Dunkin' purchase. Dunkin' Twin Cup brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Basta na bayan.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment.
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
Giving you the most complete radio experience.
Trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous.
We are
Magic 95.5.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
Yan!
Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' yan. Sari-saring Dunkin' sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Kailangan natin mga Pinoy ang mga magsasaka 3 beses sa isang araw. Kaya naman, suportado ko ang mga magsasakang Pinoy. Binibili at kinakain ko ang produkto nila, lalo na ang bigas. Bukod sa masarap, ligtas pang kainin.
Dahil kapag bigas Pinoy, mataas ang kalidad nito. Masarap na, safe pang kainin.
Sa ating mga bayaning magsasaka, suportado namin kayo. Sama-sama at tulong-tulong lang!
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan. Butternut, let's go! Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for 349.
Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El Discusión, Juan y Sangada. Todo lunes, a las 9 hasta las 10 de la noche. Y miércoles, después del Dateline Zamboanga. Y cada domingo, a las 2 del tarde. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El programa que te discutí el mga issues del semana. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. Cuando.
Yes, Paka Bryce!
Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go!
Nasaan yung bar?
Ayan. Introducing the new delicious Diddy Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline, Teleradio, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista que hay guía el discusión del día na mga asunto que tiene a hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es el Dateline Teleradio. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es el Dateline Teleradio. Queda informado, sabe el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que ta ocurrí aquí na aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline Teleradio.
Buenas tardes, querido viviente de Zamboanga, y ahora el repaso del Maga Noticia. Restraint system ng mga privado vehículo requería ahora el Land Transportation Office. Firmado ya el del mismo secretario del Departamento de Transportación, secretario Arthur Tugade, para implementar con el reglamento y o el IRR con el nuevo ley, el que se llama Child Safety in Motor Vehicles Act o República Acto 11-229 del diciembre. Esta es la ley que ya firmó el presidente Duterte del año pasado, que te requiere ahora con el tema privado four-wheeled vehículo que te carga con el mga bata para usar con el mga restraint system para con aquellos que te lleva pasajeros que edad de 12 años para abajo. Según con el director regional del Land Transportation Office, si Antonio Minula Abaton, este es el mismo ley que te repela con el Seatbelt Act, que donde te requiere con el bata usar con el seatbelt na vehículo. Según con Abaton, el ley está estipula que prohibido el mga bata edad de 12 años para abajo tiene el altura de 4 pies y 11 pulgadas para abajo cinta na frontera silla de este mismo mga vehículo y debe también querer poner na Child Restraint System. No puede, según negar, que manada de mga incidente del accidente vehicular y mga road crashes donde casualidad puro mga bata donde está jugada dentro de este mismo vehículo mientras que te maneja el driver, quien está según bien delicado también. Tiene hasta diciembre el Land Transportation Office para conducir con el Information Caravan para poner este mga motorista para apelar con ir a cumplir con este mandato nacional. Base con el Implementing Rules and Regulations del mismo ley, 1,000 pesos el primer violación, 3,000 el segundo y 5,000 acá 3 y posible el suspensión del mismo licencia de manejada del un chofer. Uno de las mga contestaciones es según este también ley, la llamada del Road Safety del mga motorista que ya principia aquí na Land Transportation Office Region 9 como de la advocacia. Uno de los mga líderes del Moro Islamic Liberation Front, que es responsable con el masacre del SAF 44, el arrestado ya puede arrestar el mga fuerza del Philippine National Police y del militar con un miembro del MILF Commander, quien según uno de los mga quien responsable con el matanza del SAF 44 del enero 25 del año 2015. El Western Mindanao Command ya conoce con el sospechado como si Abu Halil Dalama Sabpa, que según miembro del 105 Base Command del BIAF, Moro Islamic Liberation Front. Con el sospechado ya puede arrestar allí en Cotabato Regional Medical Center mientras admitido este también por causa con la enfermedad. Según con la portavoz del Western Mindanao Command, si Major Arvin John Encinas, este arresto tamanda mira que gente según absuelto el mga miembros del MILF na di la crimen que ya cometió mediante que tiene acuerdo el gobierno con el MILF este tiempo que ya resulta en la creación del BARM. Con este sospechado ya sirvió el Philippine National Police y la Fuerza Armada de Filipinas su warrant de arresto, quien por largo tiempo está allí na di la surveillance. Tiene por según cuántos mga activos miembros del MILF el que tallí na surveillance de la autoridad para darle el justicia con el muerte de los 44 miembros del SAF 44, que mayoría de Zamboanga. El Departamento de Interior y Gobierno Local requiere ahora con todos los local government units para obtener con el día mismo impounding area un orden el sea baja en la Oficina Nacional del Departamento de Interior y Gobierno Local para con el gobierno local de la ciudad y municipalidades. Ayer este ordenamos donde está ordenado para establecer el concierne gobierno local el propio impounding area donde él puede poner con el día de impounded vehículo que está aquí relatado con el Road Clearing Operation, que es el mandato también del DILG National Office. El mandato ya sale en un Memorandum Circular 2020-031 del secretario Eduardo Anio. En otras noticias, 700,000 valor de droga prohibido ya puede confiscar con una mujer durante el bypass operation allí en Upper Calarian anoche. El personaje del Police Station 6 aquí en Tetuan está conducido con el bypass operation allí en Acacia Drive en Upper Calarian, donde resulta con el arresto de Teganesi Haja Al-Malin Amil Haji, 47 años de edad, residente de la línea mencionado lugar. El policía puede confiscar el 5 medium size paquete del super chau shabu y 2 grandes paquetes del mismo droga también, que tiene el pesadez de más o menos 100 gramos y tiene el valor de 700 miles de pesos. Este sospechado está considerado el policía como un high value target por causa con el pesadez del su droga prohibido que ya puede confiscar en su posesión. El policía con el warrant de arresto ya puede arrestar con el unwanted persona allí en la barangay de Tubungan anoche. El personaje es del Tabina Police Station junto con el Regional Mobile Force Battalion Region 9 y arrestar con Johnny Core Jusayan Jr. alias John, residente de allí en Purok 7, Urban Poor, en la barangay de Tubungan. Esta persona tiene caso de murder que ya comete allá en Tabina, Zamboanga del Sur, y anda para aquí en la ciudad y aquí esconde, pero ya puede ponerle siempre arrestar el elementos del policía. Con el sospechado ya lleva el tropa para allí en Tabina, Zamboanga del Sur, para enfrentar con el mismo caso. Es el repaso de la noticia para esta tarde, en calor de damas y caballeros del Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition. Yo soy el servidor, Ronnie Liedo, muchas gracias y buenas tardes.
Quench your thirst this February with Dunkin' Twin Cup for only 109 each with a choice of 2 iced beverages, your favorite icy coolers with new flavors, icy pink lychee and icy cucumber lemonade. This promo is available on February 1 till 29, 2020. You can also get a Twin Cup for only 35 pesos with any Dunkin' purchase. Dunkin' Twin Cup brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. President ng Bayan.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
Yan!
Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' Yan. Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment.
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
Giving you the most complete radio experience.
Crushing the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous.
We are
Magic 95.5.
I give to make your day. Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, la mga asunto que tiene a hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Queda informado, sabe el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que ta ocurrí aquí na de aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline, Teleradyo.
Okay, mirando siyempre kinaprograma del Dateline Teleradyo. Amo ba sa ko sa kitatauya na istorya? Ha? Kaya nakika na ito na ko na I've just placed my ear on the ground like a good Indian. And I heard that the Philippine Councilors League now is highly criticized because it's one of the worst elections ever held in the entire history of the PCL.
Sobra 10,000 delegado, taman rin po daw niya na I don't know on the kalbayin yung lugar, ikaba, after hours of pushing and shoving.
Pwede bota.
Pwede bota. To borrow the words of Councilor Kim Elago, talya man sila mga bisinos, one of the worst, if not the worst election daw in PCL history. Talya
Bakit ba mga national leaders lagi na PCL aura? Hindi ba uno doon mga national leaders di ato di akin na Zamboanga?
Running for a position.
Former president.
No, but we used to have one before.
Si Mayra.
Oh, there you go. So what happened with the policy?
Pero automatic, hindi na official ng PCL.
Hindi na.
No longer a councilor.
Hindi mali, kaya kanya undersecretarial
It's because that is supposed to be an organization of councilors. So automatically, if you're no longer councilor, then therefore, you have no more business to stay.
Bakit ka na noy ora para buta may manada sila kung kanya imbita?
This is the problem, Ron. I've been in a few elections of the PCL in the past, mga bisinos. I think the problem is el sistema. Debe siya sa voting by region. Kaya siya to say by block o by Mindanao, Visayas or Luzon na bien difícil kasi po mga bisinos. Kaba, el problema din na venue, el access. Kay un access lang to leading to the various voting areas ali na building, kilaya mga gente pasa, ikilaya tamen sale. There was even a time I attended one election. It took us 6 hours inside just to cast a vote.
Now, I don't know if we can get in contact with Councilor Kim Elago. Bay, I don't know if we can get in contact with him now. No? Kay, we'd like to hear a blow-by-blow account of what happened. Porque desgustado el mga konsehales de ato generally yaman kampanya kayo para poder tener posisyon ali.
No, pero ese travel nila actually is city funded. Chinikat pondo el gobierno lokal yaman invest na PCL.
Talya. Okay,
sabi porque ya queda failure el election del PCL, mga vecinos.
Okay, we have on the line right now Councilor Kim Elago. Councilor Kim Elago, buenas tardes contigo.
Buenas tardes contigo.
Hello.
Buenas tardes.
¿Qué?
Sí.
Cosa be pasa na eleksyon porque tawi kita ora la storia que manatod mga kentali delegados desgustado con la manera que ya corre con la elección.
De veras, el computer no hay puede operate.
Puede to aumentar base sound?
No puede operate el computer.
So no iba manual?
Mano el computer, Alexi, si te daw entra nombre, otro nombre te sale.
Thank you, baby.
que la haya si estás entre nombre, otro nombre te sale.
Hindi ba takunta po naman, so, yasi sila para.
And so there was a glitch in the computer system.
Correct.
So, Kim, cosa sa expected alternative in the absence of the elections?
Ang problema, yung tardagat sila man Congreso, supposed to be alauna, alas 4, tampila pa hindi pa tamuta.
Now, what did you say? Was there a declaration of a failure of the elections for the PCR?
Nusabi.
May pa siguro.
Pero daw yung kapaya takbolbe ang mga ente. Pero siya na media, yung keda.
Baka, Consejal, baka hindi sa strategy del otro campo para man-discourage aquel supporters del otro candidato?
Everything is possible, sabi kita. Pero for our purposes, kansawiran kami, yung para kami, yan, hindi yung ritmuha, kabara, hindi tabi nga pila. Right now, talyangat kami para na computer, influencerat kami ng computer.
Sí.
Pero hindi ta pwede bota, para
Pero Consejal, y habla tú, todo no puede votar. ¿Chere ba kanya puede votar?
Yung bota 3K, kabara para yan sila.
Insofar as Zamboanga is concerned.
No, oo. Todo ka doon pwede bota.
Sina?
Todo ka ba? Todo ka mga ito mga 12,000 el taki.
El pregunta se ahora, granting con el cosa que sucedería ahora, ¿se le va movimiento de declarar failure of elections?
Amaya ka, kaya sila ng manual. Na pero sila manual, hindi makaya. Kaya ba ito 15,000, 12,000 ay bota pa? Hindi mas, so I think, el usapan kung tabayan kami, declaration na stage.
I see.
Pero may forma, pero may pa-forma lang, may public forma.
Consejal, pagdali ideya ko ng publiko, no? Cosa ba ang importansya de ese Philippine Councilors League insofar as policy making is concerned? Y cosa el efecto de ese, si como por ejemplo no hay que puede votar con el propio liderato allí en la misma organización de ese league de ustedes?
Actually, antes de ese PCL, viva voce lang kita vota. In fact, there were 2 elections, may opposition. Kumuha na lang, pero normally, importante PCL, na presidential election kay siyempre national PCL kung kende tabor pwede kasi tira-tira siyempre sabi man to eventa ka na campaign manager ano naman pati one more thing si PCL President Orpisan passing to PD funds from
Consejal,
President, from the Senator,
Consejal, in view of the apparent failure of elections, cosa tuta mira el alternative recommendation del Executive Committee del PCL?
Ano siya, holdover. Kapag appointed.
Pero tamira to, Consejal, based on your long experience sa PCL, may ba siguro intentional aquel mga measures para asigurar que palyal election?
No pwede kita man. You can have your own conclusion.
Consejal Kim, can de Zamboanga Takore for national position?
Uno lang ang kintakore si Monty, pero yung Mindanao, Mindanao area, Mindanao lang.
Vice President.
El pregunta el mga delegados ba de Mindanao, no hay tipo de votar ni uno?
Ano yung ngayon? Akin siya umuna yung bota, akin na mga de Metro Manila, kay Takisulari ba?
So mali el chimpo.
Cosa akin?
Mali el chimpo de la eleksyon. Kaya Kung sabi si Chino mo natatapwetos.
Oo.
Konsyal, buenas tardes.
Chill mo lang.
Si Consiel, si Arnold Atilano, tiene contigo pregunta.
Buenas tardes, Konsyal. Liberasin ba gani ay oppose si Monsi for Mindanao Islands?
See, for all the island officers, Luzon, Visayas, todo siya oppose. El oppose na ngayon, el president, el vice president, treasurer kahapon, basta 4 lang at sino-opposition.
Kaya deklara ko nila, kaya naman pagdemota. Kaya naman eleksyon.
Hindi, makimong boto lang, basta no ito kontra ka na yun.
How can you establish that it is unopposed? Kaya naman pagdemota.
Hindi, hold over sa ilang. Hindi ay ilang di man-appoint.
Anzi na. Kasi mas organize the ESE, porque palpaketan sila.
Supposed to be an incumbent.
Oh.
Sino yan organize ko na?
So it's the incumbent officials to organize this. So the incumbent officials have to be answerable for the failure of the election.
Kasi yung mga kintakore for national positions, mga nuevo kandidato?
Hindi. Ako, incumbent. Sina yung Hirang, sina Tata, Santedo.
Consiel, ta observa si Al, ta contesta daw itong mga pregunta, ta turbia dito lengua.
Hindi.
At yung mga old, hindi lang todo nuevo.
Si. Hindi, el incumbent, todo mga daan. El nuevo, el mga opposition, etc.
Ngayon ulit dali mga aros pati kwan na Consiel, mga goods.
Sardinas daw.
No hay kasi akin.
Kosakem.
No hay kandidato li tadali.
Hindi yung kanya pregunta.
Si Al.
No hay kandidato li konsyal na national election para siguragan na sa kalboto. No hay kantadali li aros pati sardinas.
Tadali mga hat, mga papers, mga papel. Ano lang na eleksyon, tadali ako ba?
At yun bond paper daw.
Bond paper. Ako ba?
Okay. Bueno, nakikintadali.
Pero Consiel, como former member también del PCL, quiero preguntar contigo. The travel of the councilors is funded by the city government and then yet a failure of election. Cosa dito yung feeling?
Cosa
dito yung feeling ko siya?
Manda po na el local government de ato para poder participar. Na kaya kasi pregunta si Charlie ki manripan ba doon sa PCL?
Hindi, I mean, cosa el feeling konsyal kaya como wasted el expenditure because of the failure of election.
So, we feel frustrated kami kasi supposed to be, na PCL, sabi to, kung brotherhood ba siya, camaraderie, tasinta to kung to ng mga Davao, mga Tabato, Disibuco, actually, katabi naman mga Disibuco, Siokot, natakwento kami about, tansyeto, mga problema, at yung matuta, sabi ba, mga kosa sila tansye.
When you distribute ko the fruitcake,
Ano'y
Konsyal, tapi di si Ronnie Fruitcake, si pala daw to the airport, pasa na Mary Grace ang pabor.
Pasensya to ko ng mga ubang di amon kyo di al, kay may papo di merenda.
Actually, payasa rin kami, tanda kami araw para na restaurant si Congressman Manning na kanamon dalo merienda.
Okay, akala kita Konsyal, mahal naman sa parabya ng nagpumida. Nakita ubis.
Okay, Konsyal, akala daw kita todo Konsyal de Ciudad Talin.
Hindi, Pres El Nuay.
Nuay?
Alabang, so far, may kami meron si Alabang, si Perez, si Velasco. Valesco, sorry.
El Nuay.
Consiel, quiero preguntar contigo. ¿Cuánto hora usted desde adentro tan pila?
At simplete.
¿Cuánto?
Mga kwarto para yung mga tapila.
4 horas?
Oo. Oo.
Sinema to sa pelo ko siya, Tantila. Sinema to pelo ng picture.
Eh, dito yung retrato kina, dito yung Facebook. Doon karayas panto ka tagi.
Kada un picture damon, kada un ora kaya niya kami.
Ano to kung sila dito po sa Jete Consal?
Akin kada un picture, kada un ora ken. Yamin niya kami.
2 oras kada uno picture, ha? El interval.
1 ora. 1 ora.
1 ora?
Picture ken. Oo. Kada siya niya kami, 1 picture. Kada siya niya kami,
4 oras.
So, kedice sa retrato siya sa time-lapse.
So, Konsyal, siendo yakamaya ba o no ipa?
No ipa. Tanya pa sila.
Ano ipa?
Oo, taki pa nga natira pa kami kanila.
Kami ngayon konsehal, hindi lang ko tayo ang minalitang pila na TCL. Debe itong pila na batasan niya.
So, siendo no ipagali ka ba, Konsyal, hindi pa chimpo para volver.
Hindi pa chimpo para sabi.
Sige. Pero kami chimpo ya pala laga. Konsyal, muchísimas gracias. Na chimpo na rito ka naman nakinagi ng Teleradyo.
Salawain ko siya na.
Thank you, mga vecinos. Konsyal Quintanamo, direct from Manila.
Di ko talaga sila, kanuhay daw sila pwede buta. El entero Mindanao Black, may pwede buta.
Unopposed pa Mindanao
So, kikidi sa malol chimpo.
So, no hay pati ni nuevo mga opisales.
Win.
Sige, chimpo ya para volver. Una ello. Nalya kita pero Arnold.
Tu buen discharge, kita con el guest. So, okay, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias mga vivientes de Zamboanga. Otra vez, si Arnold Atilano de Distrito Agua. De Distrito 2 o Distrito 1, de Distrito Agua. Hasta mañana.
Distrito Agua. Muchísimas gracias for part of the entire crew and staff of GDPI TV11 and the management, Mr. and Mrs. Eddie and Lolita Chua. De ustedes simple servidor Al Alhabshi, te invita con ustedes manjundo otra vez ka naman mañana aga y tarde aquí na Dateline Teleradyo. Bye-bye.
Well, igualmente mga vecinos, tarindi kita millones de gracias y con el día mga suki palangga from all over Zamboanga. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Aquí en el programa de Dateline Teleradyo no hay límite. El discusión diamond aquí from the sublime to the ridiculous. Sometimes. But anyway, quedo viviendo en Zamboanga mañana. Same time, same hour. No. Viene kita mañana.
Yes.
Aquí kita para llevar siempre con ustedes el más reciente del cosa que sucede alrededor del entero mundo de Aton, particularmente aquí en la ciudad de Zamboanga. En calor de ustedes, damas y caballeros del Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition, de ustedes servidor, junto con este tres guapos que no me costó también. No hay otro sino nada de ustedes favorito programa, el Dateline Teleradyo.
Quench your thirst this February with Dunkin' Twin Cup for only $109 each with a choice of 2 iced beverages, your favorite icy coolers with new flavors, icy pink lychee and icy cucumber lemonade. This promo is available on February 1 till 29, 2020. You can also get a Twin Cup for only 35 pesos with any Dunkin' purchase. Dunkin' Twin Cup brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. President Bayan.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
Yan! Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' Yan. Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment.
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.